You sent out a text to troll me. You're a troll.
No, I didn't.
You troll friends.
No, I didn't. I sent out a text that said, I now admit, I stand corrected. Caleb Williams sucks. You were right. I am wrong. I'm done. I agree with you.
I don't believe you for a second.
I 100%. I spent all
been
day.
a different thread.
I was at the golf course working.
Ted was on a different thread, but he wasn't.
Oh, I see it now. I see that. Oh, you're on the stand. This is the stand thread too.
Yeah. So I was at work, and I said, I think he's going to be good. And they're like, you really do? And then my boss at the golf course shows me an article that some guy is writing or has written, 3-parter. I don't know if you saw it. That Caleb Williams is so incredibly stupid that they had to. Listen, I don't believe it.
They Jay Cutlered him?
No. Listen, that they had to say when he said the play, he had to go ready, set, go. He couldn't do like blue 15, blue 15. He was so dumb.
What about Omaha?
All he could say was
Omaha.
ready, set, go, and all the defensive players knew. He didn't even say ready, set, go, go. He just said ready, set, go. That's what. And I was just like, I don't believe this. It's bullshit. And then he played so poorly yesterday that I've now given up. It's been a year.
I found the text. Can I read the text? Is that okay? Do you have permission?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the text. So the text. Okay, this is you, Matt. I've seen enough. Caleb sucks. Can't throw a simple fucking out. Holds it too long. Time for Tyson the Badger. Mark says, keep it up. Stan, the other guy says,
I get it. Now you keep it up, motherfucker.
Stan says, you've been smoking with Ted. I like that he's moving forward and running when needed. Matt says, one and only Bears game I'm watching. What a fucking shit show.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I had a couple of drinks in me, but yeah.
Couple.
But that's it. I gave him one more thing. He was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. So I quit.
It's hard to be there and see what's happening. I mean, it's hard to see open receivers and him in the pocket like a deer in headlights, waiting for them not to be open anymore so that he could do something else. And that's my best. I don't know what to say. It's like he's waiting until that situation is no longer available so he can do something else. And what that else is, I don't know. It's bizarre. It's fucking bizarre. And then when he does have somebody wide open, he can't connect with him.
Yeah, I get it. It's kind of like going to a restaurant. He says, "I'll have a Big Mac," and say, "Sir, you're at Pizza Hut." He goes, "When do I get my Big Mac?" Yeah.
So on a side note, this is the hit piece I read on Caleb Williams this morning. This isn't coming from me. This is Yahoo News. They basically said he was very disrespectful during the national anthem. I guess whoever was singing it, he was joking with his teammate. He's like, "Who's that guy?"
During the national anthem?
Yeah. So obviously the camera's on him, and then they showed then they panned to JJ McCarthy. JJ McCarthy, is that the quarterback for the Vikings?
Yes.
Yeah. And I guess he was respectful and he was into it. He was locked in.
Ted.
Right. But the takeaway is that this is a guy who's supposed to be the leader, the franchise quarterback of the team, and he can't shut his pie hole while the national anthem's being sung because he doesn't know who's actually singing it.
Especially when
that's all I'm saying.
Jim Cornelison's singing it again. He sings every opening.
Yeah, and so, but I'm saying, but the point is, he couldn't, he was like a little kid, who's like, oh, who's that guy?
I don't even fucking know what that means. I don't care about any of that bullshit.
What does that even mean?
So, there's 52 guys on the sidelines. You're going to have 5 jerk-offs. Who cares?
But not your starting quarterback.
Who cares what they do on the sidelines?
So wait. So if
back off offensive lineman's okay.
At any point during any national anthem, if I do anything other than respectfully stand there, I'm an asshole. If I have a bad game.
Again,
if I have a good game, then you know what?
Well, the game hasn't started yet.
They wouldn't even printed that if he threw 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
The
game hadn't started yet. Well, again, the whole point is,
I
agree with you.
Print it till afterwards.
It's optics. It's optics. That's all it is. They're going to watch him. Whatever this guy does, it's a reflection on the organization.
We're not going to talk sports the whole time, because I could go on for an hour.
No,
I got things.
I just knew,
I got issues.
Yeah, I knew that Mark would be upset today after the game.
I'm really not upset. I'm not.
But didn't they give
up? You've always said that he sucked.
But they should have won. But they should have won, right? Didn't they have like a 2-touchdown lead in the fourth quarter? I mean, I didn't see.
I'm just coming on board with the out of all the quarterbacks taken last year. We took the last.
All this for the past year. I've just wanted to cry. I'm like, I don't understand you.
I thought he was good. I'm not going to lie. As God is my witness,
who
I
wanted
thought
to draft,
turkeys could fly.
I picked the Panthers.
Who wanted to draft J.J. McCarthy? Who wanted to draft J.J. McCarthy?
Was it you?
Yes.
Oh, well.
I have a text, and everybody laughed at me.
I didn't laugh.
I go,
I did. I laughed at him. I laughed hard at him. I laughed at him.
He went 10, and he wasn't supposed to go in the top 10. And I said before the draft, the day of the draft, I said we can't draft him. Keep Justin Fields. Trade the number 1 pick. get all the guys you need to make Justin better, and then we could still draft J.J.
Oh,
McCarthy.
see, that's why I was against you, because Justin Fields sucks.
Well, he doesn't. I mean, he actually doesn't.
No, I recognize suck now. I saw it last night. I saw Caleb Williams suck, so now I know that Justin Fields also
Justin
sucks.
Fields had a really, really good game against Pittsburgh.
No.
Well, I think
He
no.
had a 120 passer rating.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
He had 3 touchdowns. He was 17 of 22.
And the
ran for
Steelers
65
and the
yards.
Steelers won. They won that game, right? The Steelers won their home opener.
Yeah, they have Aaron Rodgers.
I think the
4
well,
touchdowns.
I
I've
think-
been making that noise.
Well, I
by
think
the
the
way.
big takeaway is that the Bears are playing at home, and they lost to a road team.
22-year-old.
And they lost to a road team.
First game.
Yeah.
Hometown kid. Monday Night Football. He came back and
Exactly.
schooled us in the fourth
Hold on a
quarter.
second, hold on a second.
Exactly.
And-
That's not supposed to happen.
And this will be the final thought on that before we move on. They're just the Bears. They're just the Bears. So all they did was just, you know what, Jackson? We were watching the game, and Jackson goes against. He goes, same. And this is just before he's done with the game. He leaves before it ends. He goes, same goddamn.
But here's the
Bears.
funny.
And he walks away.
So here's the funny thing.
Bad challenge,
So last
bad go for
So
it.
last couple of years we hired
Yeah,
that
that was
Matt
a little stupid.
Eberflus, who was a defensive specialist with the Colts, right? That's who he was. He was a defensive guy.
Ted,
So
we
the
can't.
point is
I don't wanna-
now we hired an offensive guru. So we should have
I'm
kept
unplugging.
Ted.
should have kept the defensive guy.
Ted, no.
Okay, that's all I'm just saying.
No. I'll get this thing started going. I'll get this going started.
Start
Ah.
it going. Just get it going.
Get it started going earlier. This is the Real 380s podcast, and happy National Teddy Bear Day. Did you guys have a teddy bear when you guys were young?
No, I had a blanket.
I don't know if I had a teddy
was a
bear.
blanket
Actually,
kid.
Andrew Ted's mom gave him a knife. She's just it wasn't very sharp. It wasn't super sharp or anything, but yeah.
Prince Andrew has 1,000 teddy bears. Just ask his staff, his servant staff, about organizing them on a daily basis.
So my teddy bear is a little bit bigger, and my mom gave it back to me, and I had it at the house, and Jackson was terrified of it, absolutely terrified of it.
So on a side note, I guess you heard of that possessed doll Annabelle.
Yeah.
So I guess some paranormal guy who's expert in the field, he handled the doll that's supposedly demonically possessed, and the next day he dropped dead of a massive heart attack.
Are you talking about Ted? It's a movie.
No, the real life. I think there's a real life Annabelle doll somewhere. So wherever this guy is, he's like some type of expert in the paranormal field, ghost hunter. He handled the doll, and the next day he passed away. Coincidence?
He was in a whorehouse, and he had about 4 pounds of coke in him.
He
Ted.
did have a history of heart disease, but it happened the day after he handled the doll. It's like.
Oh my God! I don't believe in any of that. What are you looking on your phone?
He's not looking
I'm
at the
looking
tip.
for the tip.
You had the tip up already.
No, I'm on the wrong string. I'm on the wrong thread.
Well,
here.
now you're
Because
just going to have to
he
put it
looked-
down.
I
It's
got
too
it.
late.
I
sent
got
it.
it. I got it.
I sent it a week ago, right? I said I told you guys I found it. I think on Wednesday or Thursday I found it. So you had it for a week. You're just now reading.
He's gonna read it to you anyway.
Yeah, I'm really
Just
good at that.
let him read it to you. and
I'm excellent.
I'll do my song now.
No, we're not going to. No,
Oh.
we're not doing that already. No way. Absolutely not. I don't know if you guys know this. Did you guys know that there was a Bible museum?
I mean, I can see that. That seems plausible. I didn't know that though. But you got to figure there's a museum. I mean, but Bible's kind of famous, right? I mean, it goes back.
I think it's the number one selling book of all time.
I think it's the number one selling book of all
You have to
time.
buy it.
Like to buy the Bible? No, I think you just
You
go
could
to
check
the museum.
you could just check into a hotel room and just open the desk, open the drawer, and there should be a
but
Gideon's
I
Bible
don't
there.
think it's a real Bible museum because Trump was inside and he wasn't struck dead. So he did like a speech or something, or they had a meeting. So he was in there. So I don't know if it's an actual
It's his
real
favorite
Bible
book.
museum.
It's his favorite
That's what he
book.
said.
Oh wait, how many?
You know which ones he likes? The good ones.
How many versions of the
That's-
Bible?
I think that's what he said. I like the good ones and the ones where you learn lessons.
How about the ones that haven't been captured? we like the Bibles that haven't been captured.
I was just thinking though when I saw this because I didn't know this until whenever he gave a speech, and I'm thinking what other fictional books have museums? Like some of the books I've been reading. Like, is there a Stephen King book that's a museum? Are there other books that are museums?
How many versions of the Bible are there? Do you happen to know? Hundreds, thousands? I don't know.
There's got to be hundreds.
Thousands.
Yeah. Because everybody. I mean, once you're kind of doing it, once you have your own take on it, like you have to write it. You have to have a book.
I know it's written in every language, basically.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. But I mean, you got to have your own. Like, once you kind of step away from like the standard one, and you need something where you're the prophet, so that you can bang all the chicks, right? And you can get laid constantly in your den. You have to have your own Bible.
So
you can't be without a Bible.
Actually, if I had to go back in time and just say, like, we have unexplained mysteries of the universe. Like people say, well, how did the universe start? I want to go back and find the dude
Nobody says
who wrote
that.
the Bible. Like the actual, because there's some dude walking around in the Moab desert somewhere high on peyote, and he just had an epiphany one day. He goes, I'm going to write this fantastical story. And then little did he know that would metastasize into a worldwide movement.
That's a
Because,
perfect word.
Right?
Yeah, no, it's no. You know what? No,
well, it's not written by one person, though. I mean,
it wasn't?
No, historians have come to the conclusion that it was something that was developed over time by several different,
Oh, but I agree with Ted. The guy who had the original idea.
But it wasn't written like in 3 months or a year, is what I'm saying. It was.
Well, we don't really know. We have no idea.
I mean, they kind of do have an idea. Like historically speaking, there is a history of the Bible, and they have kind of a foundation of
right,
where it came from and why it exists. And
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not an expert in it, but I just know.
Yeah.
I've seen bits and pieces and heard things.
So we need to get the Bible Museum person on here to find out.
Actually, I'm really curious about that. Like the first passage of Genesis. On the seventh day God rested. Like who came up with that? There's a person, Adam and Eve, in the garden. Who came up with that? There's some dude out there.
That does seem like a really like
Cain and Abel.
We got to get this thing started.
Cain and Abel, yeah.
Did they magically appear? No.
They were just there.
I got it better. Okay, here's what I'm going to do: 2 naked people and
a snake.
Got to have a snake, and we got to eat something.
Didn't the burning bush write some of it too?
The burning bush talked, didn't it? Didn't it said stuff? Yeah, maybe it did.
I saw the 10 Commandments. With
I mean, if you're
Charlton
on
Heston.
peyote, a burning bush could have said this. This whole thing could have been told to him by like a squirrel. We have no idea.
He said that line in 2 movies, didn't he?
What's that?
Planet of the Apes and
Charlton Heston.
Yeah, get your damn dirty hands off of me, you filthy ape.
He was a great
he said
actor.
That in 2 movies?
I think he said it in the 10 Commandments and Planet of the Apes.
My grandmother and mother loved
Wouldn't it be great if that
one dirty ape?
My grandmother and mother loved the 10 Commandments. I actually watched it on TV, back in the 80s or 70s.
It's on every like Christmas,
every Easter,
and I'll be honest with you, even though you saw the movie a bunch of times, like when he parted the Red Sea, that was pretty epic.
So that was movie
pretty
wise.
epic.
That was
ahead of its times. Yeah,
you know what? That's another one of those movies. What's that Jack Nicholson one where he's in the insane asylum?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
I don't think I've ever seen that. I've never seen 10 Commandments. I don't think I've ever seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest all the way through.
So 10 Commandments is kind of like the equivalent of.
Never seen it all the way through.
What's the one with?
Probably never even seen all of it.
What's the one with Clark Gable? Gone with the Wind. It's just a classic. It's just a classic.
Never seen all of it.
That was kind of. I mean, it's a period piece, but obviously it's ahead of its time.
The book is better.
Yeah,
but never. Yeah, I've never. I know I've seen parts of it, and probably just in like shows.
But both those movies, man. In all fairness, I think the 10 Commandments is a very long movie.
I'm out.
And I think it's like
it is. Yeah, it's long.
Yeah, and so is
Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind is extremely long.
Yul Brynner is the Pharaoh, and he's kind of like the bad guy, right? You have Moses is the good guy.
I love Yul Brynner.
Yul Brynner, he's bald. He's got he's very he's
I don't know
very
if I told you
articulate.
this.
So.
Yeah, I was in.
Who loves you, baby?
No, that's Kojak. That's Telly Savalas.
Hey,
that's not Yul Brynner.
Same guy.
Yeah, I was in The King and I when I was in grammar school.
Oh yeah.
There was a high school production, and I was in the chorus in grammar school before I got
Did
kicked
I
out.
just confused Telly Savalas.
You did.
Yul Brynner.
They're two balls. I mean, what are you going to do?
Could be Dwayne Jackson for all we know.
Yeah,
I mean, could have done a Mr. Clean accent too.
You could have. No, wait, that's a 7-Up guy. Crisp and clean, no caffeine. Yeah, I mean, that's like not knowing which midget is, like they're just a midget. It's just like whatever, balds, midgets, women. I don't know. Yeah. It's all kind of the same to me.
You guys both know Guido, right? Our friend Guido.
Yeah, I saw him yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he was at a golf tournament at the golf course.
So he works for Coca-Cola.
Okay.
For like 30 years, I guess.
Okay.
He doesn't like Coca-Cola. He drinks Pepsi.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, not when he goes to work. Not when he goes to work, obviously.
No, but you know what? I know somebody that works for the same outfit that he does, the distributor or whatever, and they're pretty strict as an organization.
Like not drinking Pepsi?
Yeah, if you go in this, if you work for Coca-Cola and you have Pepsi in your fridge, they'll fucking fire you.
Well, I think that happened.
I'm not joking. I'm not kidding.
That actually happened years ago.
That seems like a Donald Trump thing.
Okay,
no, that's a real thing.
Matt, I'm not lying.
So
you have to have brand loyalty.
Okay, so if I work for Coca-Cola and in my fridge is a Pepsi, is there like Coke, the Coke private detectives?
I don't know. I'm just saying. It's a
it's
really
bad
big
optics.
deal.
So
I
it's
wouldn't
a real big
admit
deal.
that.
Ford Motor Company years ago, that was a real thing. So I guess
Can I finish my story?
Sure.
Thank you. Fuck me, man. So
is that the end of it?
So we're on the golf course and he wants a soda and he asks for a Pepsi. I'm like, don't you work for Coke? He's like, yeah. She's like, we have Coke. He's like, no, I want a Pepsi. He literally doesn't. I don't know many people that drink Pepsi over Coke, and I certainly wouldn't guess that somebody that works for Coca-Cola. You like Pepsi?
I was a
Coke?
Pepsi guy. Yeah, I was definitely a Pepsi guy over Coke.
I thought I was going to say, I had a 6, but you just give me a 3. That's what I thought you were going to say. That seems like more up his MO,
when I saw him yesterday at the golf course, I pointed him out to one of the guys. I said, "See that guy over there? Biggest fucking cheater in golf."
Oh, come
ever.
on, stop.
Okay, one of the biggest fucking cheaters in golf.
Him and I did have a conversation in front of everybody about.
Well, you should have won Alpine
his
Valley.
Bullshit.
Should have won Alpine Valley.
His bullshittery.
No, he was pretty funny about it. I like Guido a lot.
He was pretty funny about it. I got more money than you because I cheated.
No, he didn't win any money against me.
No, I mean the year previous, I came in second place 2 years in a row.
Yeah,
to,
I was
to
there.
ridiculous.
I was on the team.
To ridiculous scores.
Well, you know what you got to do. Like I said,
Cheat better.
Whoever says the last score, the final person to say the scores wins. So when you say we were minus whatever, and they say, oh, hold on, we were minus this, and then you go, oh wait, hold on. And you say hold on 3 times.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I didn't look at the back. You're right.
Exactly what happened.
We were
to us.
minus 218.
We filled out. Did you fill out the essay question on the back? Oh, that's what happened. Yeah.
We already.
Sorry, we were minus 22. It's over.
You didn't.
We already turned in our scorecard, Ted. So it doesn't matter.
Never again.
Nope.
I will hold that scorecard and
Our
never again
scorecard.
say it.
I spent a lot of money on our scorecard. Right now it says 18 under. So you turn it in, and they're going to read it, and they're going to say, "Oh, the winner had 19 under," and then I say, "Wait a minute, shake our scorecard," and they shake it, and it goes up 1 number. It goes up 2 number. No, it goes up 2. And if they say, "Just shake
like
it,"
a Etch-a-Sketch.
Oh, wait a minute.
Just
That's
shake-
the wrong one. If you touch them again, and they're all 20
No,
under.
what you do is you have 2 scorecards. You turn in the one, and then when they say the winning score is blah blah blah, you say, "Oh, hey, sorry, this is the official scorecard. My bad."
Yeah. That's
And then
the
you-
one where Matt doesn't know how to count.
Yeah.
He can't count to 27 under. Yeah. we birdied every single hole. Yeah, that's how it works. All right. I just, hey, man, I'm just saying. Before we get to anything, did you guys see that Elon Musk has created robots?
he
I saw
created
something
robots.
similar. I saw
He
something
did.
similar.
He-
I know Japan's doing that, and China's doing that. Yeah, that's already.
I saw a thing, and they had video and everything. He has a robot that he says is going to replace people. And he said it in a weird way, and I'm not exactly sure if he meant it like this, but he said we won't need people. And I was thinking like me or like people to wait on us or like when do people not when do we not need people
He
anymore?
means sex dolls. It just means it's a sex doll.
I'm pretty sure you're safe, man.
Everything's
pretty
gonna be
sure I know who he's talking.
Everything's going to be a sex doll. We're not talking about servants, so we're talking about avatars. So.
Oh, I mean, since he's a little Nazi, well,
Yeah, I think we know what people he's talking.
So
brown people.
So what I
Got
just read about Elon actually was that I guess he might become the first trillionaire because I guess his compensation package from Tesla, like the board of directors, is voting.
Oh,
to
they
give
finally
him,
get rid of him.
to do whatever whatever compensation package. But apparently, like if he gets what he wants, he might become the first trillionaire ever. Which is I guess because I think he's worth like $400 billion right now. Just give or take a few depending on Tesla stock. Yeah,
That is, it's almost difficult to fathom.
Warren Buffett's worth about $140 billion, just for some context. So Elon Musk is worth 400. So I think he is technically still the richest man in the world. And obviously a lot of it's tied to the Tesla stock. But the point is, if he gets the compensation package he's looking for from Tesla, he could become the world's first trillionaire. So
That is so much money. You know what? I think
I'm a Godzilla-aire.
Yeah,
I'm a thousandaire.
God, I'm a several hundred-aire, and it doesn't bother me. Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. Speaking of Warren Buffett, remember we talked about how he lived because he's 95. I think
95,
we said.
yeah. Drinks
I-
Coca-Cola?
I ran five Diet Cokes a day minimum.
Yeah.
I ran into an article just a couple days ago about 100-year-old dude, and the reason it stood out to me was it says 100-year-old man skydives on his 100th birthday.
Yeah, didn't George Bush do that too? But I think George Bush Senior. But he had somebody, he was like strapped to, somebody who was like strapped to somebody. But yeah, that's
This
not
guy did it
uncommon.
tandem too. He didn't do it by himself.
No, he's not.
No,
doing
I'm pretty
it by
sure he
himself.
did it by himself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did it with a tandem.
Yeah,
but
but
this
still,
it's
it's pretty
kind
cool.
of funny when he said it. He said he was going to do it to celebrate his 100th birthday because he figured if he didn't make it, he had a good 100 years.
Good point. I mean, hey, it's a good run. Oh, and I just read this too. So I guess the last living fighter pilot from World War II who was engaged in some of the most heavy fighting sorties.
That'd be Snoopy.
Just passed away. And his actually name was Lucky, but he was 103 years old. He just passed away I think today.
So this guy was in World War II.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this guy's the last fighter ace fighter jet pilot.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty
well.
pretty
And
cool.
this guy, so it was kind of interesting. Once they had the article, they asked him some things that he does to stay healthy because it runs in his family. By the way, he's got
genetics. You can't.
Yeah,
beat
he's got a
genetics.
couple other relatives that are over 100.
Yeah, of course.
And a bunch that are in their 90s.
Yeah.
My Uncle Ray's 101. He's a World War II veteran.
That's
He lives.
cool.
He's still alive in Florida. And my grandma turns 100 on the 20th.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
impressive.
No, it's pretty cool. And this guy said that he was a carpenter. He worked until he was 91.
Okay, good for him.
That's
They must not have a good pension program.
Jesus worked till he was 30.
And then he wrote some book.
The last couple years were a little rough.
Yeah.
He said at this point, even at 100, he still gets on the roof and crawls underneath his home to do repairs.
Yeah, you know what? I know that sounds cool, but there's no glory in that. Okay, you
know
what
there's zero
yeah.
glory.
It's like saying I'm gonna change my own oil on my car when it's like 95 degrees outside, so I can save $30 instead of going to Jiffy Lube. I know it sounds cool, but there's no glory, there's no nobility in that at all.
Yeah. So he was married twice for over 40 years. So 2 marriages that lasted over 40
Which is actually pretty funny because usually the woman usually outlives the man by an average of 8 years according to the actuary tables. Yeah. So, but
Yeah, it's pretty cool. He said you got to go easy on food, liquor, don't smoke. He says it's very important to have and spend time with friends and family. Stay positive, and first and foremost, most importantly to him, avoid negative people.
yeah, he's probably right. And plus have great genetics too.
Oh yeah. Like I said, his whole family
Yeah.
has lived. Everybody in his family, like they average like 93
Yeah,
years old.
and what about the opposite of that? What about the person who has a history of heart disease, where the parents drop dead at 50, and
Why are you laughing?
and they drink smoothies.
Did you ever notice
they drink
Ted says something horrible, and then all 6 of them just died in a blender accident?
Yeah, they drink smoothies.
I can't keep up with him.
They drink smoothies every day, and they end up getting lung cancer. They never smoked a cigarette in their life, So that's just a genetic lottery. What we talked about. So.
Yeah, I mean, part of it is. I guess part of it is just good luck, bad luck. Where you live.
Luck, yeah,
Yeah.
environment, genetics. Sure.
I mean, they talk about people. There's a place there's a corridor in North Carolina where they raise all these all the animals like pigs and all that stuff. And
It's called a farm.
No, but like a whole area, like a swath, like 50 miles wide and like 150 miles long, and they
It's called a big farm.
well, it's multiple farms, but all the sewage and all that stuff. That the cancer rate and the death rate,
Yeah, sure.
is fucking insane.
Well,
if you live around there.
Seaboard is the largest hog manufacturer in the world, and I think when they have a farm like you said, like that size of that farm, just the methane gas that those pigs give off when they shit all over the place. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. No, it's it's just one of those things. Yep. It's one of those things. All right, we got to get to Teddy. We got to get to your tip, and I love this tip. That's why I sent it out. I think I sent it out the day after the show because I was running through some stuff and I saw it and I'm just like, I don't want to forget this, so I sent it out. All right, Mark, you want to do your song first, or you want to do a tip? They're a sponsor.
Sponsor.
Okay. Let's see. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Are you tired of going to restaurants and sitting next to Mexicans, homosexuals, women with opinions, blacks, lesbians, Asians, women who want control of their own bodies, Muslims, Hindus, non-racists, people who respect other people, black homosexuals, Mexican lesbians, or people who believe in science? Well, you're in luck. Cracker Barrel is now Crackers Barrel. You'll be able to enjoy all of your favorite terrible food surrounded by terrible people. Don't get stuck driving through America and having to eat foreign food. The next time you're hankering for overpriced food and a sign that says bathroom for whites only, come to Crackers Barrel. We'll make sure our restaurants never change so you can keep living in the past.
Good.
I like that name change. Instead of Crackers. Then it's for white people only.
And it's located in a sundown town.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love that. All right, Mark, let's hear those dulcet tones.
Tip a little bit. Tip a little bit of your Ted wisdom. Give a little bit. We'll give a little bit of our patience to Ted. There's so much that Ted wants to share. So send a tip and pretend to care. Ted tips a little bit. He'll tip about almost any dumb shit. So don't mind if he goes on a rant. He'll just repeat like Supertramp. All right, little Supertramp.
Oh, man.
Breakfast in America.
Nice.
And that was a great rendition, by the way.
That was good.
As soon as you started that.
You know, it's funny. I could never remember
Tip
who
a
sang.
little bit.
I can never remember who sang that
I
song.
love that song.
I never remembered who sang that. It's like famous, iconic
Tip a
song, but
little bit of your shit.
Just a Supertramp.
now.
I didn't know that.
God damn, that was
Yeah.
man, that is really good. You know what? You could write
What?
words for songs. I don't know what they call them, but you could write those things. Yeah,
Could be a lyricist.
yeah,
Is that
limerickist.
best boy or key grip? Oh, that's something else.
Yeah. All right, Ted. I ask this. I think I've asked this. I think we've done a tip almost every show. So I'm going to ask this for the 186th time. Are you ready?
You know, I'm
your
gonna
tip.
be like the Ravens. I'm gonna have that one loss out of 771 games when you're
boy.
leading. So the first time I'm just gonna say no, but give it to me anyway.
Oh man, yeah. After the Ravens lost, Stan, I did a wellness check and he didn't answer.
So I sent a little thing from Reddit the other day. You probably didn't open it, but it was basically it was a Ravens fan
Oh, I saw that.
who was watching. But I guess the guy, this is real. I guess they showed his sports betting slip. He bet $200,000 on the Ravens to win. And then like they lost, and so they had like up in the corner, and then he's just got his hands in his in his head because he's distraught. And I guess somebody just dumped some beer on him at the game because he's wearing a Ravens jersey, but they must have been playing.
Who was the
I don't believe-
But they,
Yeah.
were they the favorite in that game?
Yeah, I believe so.
Were they playing in Buffalo?
They were in Buffalo. I don't know. If
Oh, I thought they were. I don't know. I thought they were the favorite.
So I mean, they could lose and you could still
Yeah.
win.
Yeah,
So
but it was pretty awesome.
So one of the
They could
guys,
cover,
one of the
right?
guys I talked to,
Backdoor cover?
who's a gamblist, he said that in the fourth quarter, when the game started, or when the game was in the fourth quarter, you could have got 5,000 to 1 odds that the Bills were going to win. 5,000 to 1. So if you bet $1, you could have gotten $5,000 when the Bills win.
That doesn't. Ted, stop.
Ted is showing Mark showing Mark the video.
Something wrong with
we got
you.
it. Ted, you can just show it later. Okay, here we go. Ted, you got to help me. Almost every Saturday for the last 2 years, I've been fishing with my neighbor. I love fishing. I really don't want to fish with him anymore. He talks endlessly, and I never get any peace at all. He started playing music when we go out, and I've had enough. I have the boat. He doesn't have one. That makes it even harder. I can't do another Saturday with him. I don't have any other days to fish. How do I end this? I want to remain friends, but to tell you the truth, I want to fish in peace and quiet more. My wife says to suck it up. It's good to have friends. I need my Saturdays back. Wayne, 50, Biloxi, Mississippi.
Hey Wayne, shout out, brother. Yeah, don't listen to your wife.
No, I was going to say,
yeah, she's got
cut her out
terrible
too. That's
advice.
her,
She has no advice. Yeah. So the bottom line is, your neighbor is your neighbor, but he's not necessarily your friend. You know why? Because he does not respect your boundaries. So when someone has no boundaries, you invite disrespect into your life. So basically, here's what you can do. You could just basically, in a nice way, of course, you say, hey, you know what? And you have the boat, so obviously it sounds like he can't go out unless you provide the means for him to go out.
Right, so that's why I think he feels bad.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he has a boat and the other guy doesn't have a boat.
Yeah,
so
so-
if he kicks this guy to the curb, this guy's going to have to fish, I don't know, off the side of the...
Yeah. Well,
Land?
the thing is,
I
he
don't
wants
know.
to
I don't
make.
know anything about
well, it
fishing.
sounds like he kind of wants to remain friends with the guy. But like I said, is this guy really your friend if he doesn't respect your boundaries? So here's what I don't know: Did Wayne? Did you tell this gentleman, your neighbor, that hey, you know what? I do want to fish with you, but I need to have a little more peace and quiet. Just for that, whatever 2 hours you're fishing. I've never gone fishing before, but let's assume the whole event lasts a couple of hours. You know,
Yeah, we can figure a couple hours.
4 in the morning, right? Fishing's always like 4 a.m., right? Because that's when the fish are biting. Just say, hey, you know, going forward, I'd love to fish with you, but if you could please, you know, no music. If we could just have some silence, just for that 2 hours, and you could play, and then after that, you could talk
wait,
all you want.
So you
Play
got
all
to
the
tell... I think the
I know.
difficult part is you have to say, listen,
It is.
I want to go fishing with you,
Yeah.
but I need 2 things. Number
Yeah.
1, I need you not to play music, and then I need to have it like where you're not actually here.
Yeah,
I need you to be so
just,
quiet.
Just pretend I'm not here.
Yeah,
just
I need
pretend
you to
I'm
be
not here.
so
Exactly.
quiet
Yeah, exactly.
that I don't even know you exist.
Yeah, just say, you know what, I love going out with you, but I said, just for that 2 hours, this is my catharsis. Fishing's my catharsis. So I love fishing with you, but there has to be a modification of what's going on. And I'm assuming Wayne hasn't told him that, so maybe he hasn't, basically set the boundaries yet. So, yeah, so my advice, Wayne, is set those boundaries. Go out the one or two more times. And if he respects your boundaries, hey, problem solved. And if he doesn't, then you have to make an executive decision, and that executive decision might mean you have to exclude your neighbor and your potentially former
So
friend.
how would you tell him, though? Let's just say he doesn't. Let's just say Wayne says, hey, man, maybe we could have, for the first, let's say we fish for 3 hours. Let's say for the first 2 hours and 45 minutes, no talking.
And no music. Yeah.
And no music.
And yeah, for the last 15 minutes, that's fine. Yeah, because actually, wouldn't that scare the fish?
Ted.
Wouldn't that scare the fish away anyway? Shouldn't it be quiet anyway? Just like when you're hunting, right? I've never hunted or fished, but wouldn't that? Well, I guess fish can't hear you; they're underwater. But the point is,
fish have to talk. They're talking to themselves.
Here's what you say: just do this. Just say, you know what? I live a stressful life. My life's stressful. My wife, she's always chirping in my ear about something. So this is my only respite from the real world.
It's respite.
Excuse me. I always mispronounce that word. But if you could just be so kind as to just give me that little bubble of silence, And yeah, you can use my boat, because obviously he sounds like he can't go out in the middle of the lake wherever they are,
right.
Without that boat. So he needs you more than you need him. And just see how it goes. And then if he doesn't respect your boundaries, then you have to make an executive decision. You could still talk, be cordial with him, but then you can't take him fishing anymore, right? It's just like if you went to a buddy with a bar and he got blind drunk and started a fight, right? You couldn't, and he was a great guy other than that. But you couldn't hang out with the guy anymore because that's a deal breaker.
Literally.
How long have they been fishing together?
2 years.
So 2 years. So he has to, and he's his neighbor.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So he has to know the guy pretty well.
I'm pretty sure. It seems like he
so
does.
What
It seems like he's having
what
kind
I
of
would
trouble.
recommend you do, Wayne, is take something that really grinds your neighbor's gears and bring that element onto the boat and let him make the choice not to fish with you anymore.
Okay.
Like, hey, just tell him, like, hey, we're going to mix it up. Today is no pants day. Like, I'm gonna go on a boat with no, like, we're not wearing pants today in a boat, and then he's gonna be like, Wayne, I'm gonna skip out today.
I would recommend.
That's your choice, brother.
Or that backfires.
I understand.
Yeah. Or that backfires. He goes, Wayne, I have literally been waiting for you to say that.
That could backfire.
So
let's make this anal day
The other
too.
thing you do is, though, and Ted, this is your go-to.
You're gonna poison the fish?
Flatulence.
Yeah.
Flatulence always works.
Kill the fish.
Flatulence.
Well, I was thinking. Okay, I obviously have a couple of failed hire for hitman stories for you guys later on. But yeah, so here's the thing.
Kill the fish.
Where's the perfect crime scene? Hunting and fishing, right? So you're on a boat with this guy in the middle of a lake at 4 a.m.
So
you're
let's
just
saying
say
drown him?
No, I'm just saying. But let's say this guy.
Accidents happen.
Let's just say you push this guy's buttons, and he does something to you, and then he comes home, and then the wife says, "Hey, where's Wayne?" Oh, Wayne, unfortunately, had a seizure and fell overboard. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, you don't want to get in a precarious situation in the middle of a lake with some dude who you don't know what's going to set him off, because like I said, it could be a potentially.
But find a way for him to break up with you on Saturdays.
Well, wouldn't you do that during the week so he wouldn't even want to go on the fishing trip?
Yes.
So because it would be awkward, right? You wouldn't want to be in the boat with the guy and break up with him. Like it's like going on a cruise with your girlfriend and then breaking up with her on day 7 of a day 14.
Well,
cruise.
no, that's why I said
Yeah.
you tell him today's no pants day, and he's like, all right, I'm going to skip out today.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
you do
so
something
ahead of time.
Tell him something ahead of time, and then he's
Right.
like, yeah, I don't think I can make it.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, I like the idea of music. I decided to. I don't know if you know any gangster rap, but I'm going to be playing that today or
Right.
tomorrow.
What's he bring, like a boombox, or he's just like turning on his phone and turning on
it doesn't
Spotify?
say. It just said
Or
that
the
he
old-
started playing music.
The
when we
new
go out.
go-to is, you know what? I have to fish by myself today because I have COVID.
and it just keeps going.
I have long COVID.
I have
I have
COVID.
long COVID.
Yeah, and then the next week, listen, I'm embarrassed to tell you this, but I'm gonna need to go on a boat by myself because I've got massive diarrhea, and I still want to fish, but I'm gonna have to be shitting every.
probably gonna have
I don't
to-
want you to be with me when I'm shitting off the side of the
Actually,
boat.
here's the perfect tip. He likes listening to music and he likes talking to you at the same time. Why don't you just get the guy some headphones? He can't talk to you while he's listening to the headphones, so he gets to listen to his music. You don't have to hear it, and he's not going to talk to you because he's enjoying his music. Problem solved. So get the guy a good set of Bose headphones. Okay, done.
All right. I mean, I just see where it would be.
Ted's so proud of himself right now. Look at this. If you could just see his face right now.
He is so happy.
I was so proud
He
of
is
myself.
smiling
Proud of
and
himself.
happy. He's just and for
Headphones.
Ted, this is. I know what Ted's thinking, right? He's going like this: 186 and 0. That's what I am right now. 186 and 0. I'm better.
Yeah,
Except for
than
that
the
garage
fucking
painting
Ravens.
thing.
We never heard
Yeah,
any
you fucked
feedback.
that one up pretty bad.
We never heard any feedback from any. Actually, you know what? We've yet to bring somebody
We
back.
do, and I don't.
We've never
I don't
actually brought
necessarily-
we never brought a person who's been tipped back to the show to see if that tip if they actually implemented it and
you
did
know
it work
what?
or backfire.
It's really hard to go through all that stuff. I
Well,
will.
you know why? We lose them after the tip.
Oh, right.
Every fucking listener that sends in a tip is gone after they listen to the next show.
Wayne,
So,
Wayne, what did he say? He said to poison the fish.
we're done. We're done.
Fuck him. Yeah. And then he wants me to buy him some Bose headphones. Fuck that shit.
Ted, there is no listener after they send.
Wait,
in
what was
tip.
the movie? Was it Godfather where Frito got
kill
whacked?
him- yeah,
Frito
kill him
got
in the
whacked.
boat.
Frito got whacked on the boat.
Frito,
Shoot
Fredo, whatever.
Fredo, yeah.
Shoot him in the boat.
And then what's the other movie where?
Gone with the Wind.
No. The one with Matthew,
Rocky.
Matt Damon.
Rocky
No,
two.
the,
Oh, you know
Rocky
what?
III.
He could just do the
Rocky
Bible.
IV.
No, he could do
No,
the
that's
Bible.
Rocky V.
No,
where the boat just
talented,
sits on the.
no, the talented
ramp.
Mr. Ripley. He beats him with an oar. He steals his identity. Yeah,
Just one hit.
Just
dude.
beat him
What?
with the. Beat him with the. He
Did you
beats him
just
with
give
the oar.
away the? Did you just give away a movie plot?
It's been out like 30 years.
What, Matt Damon kills.
Yeah, he kills Jude Law in the boat and steals his identity.
Is that they don't even look alike?
No, but he
Oh,
again
he
he does something. Yeah,
It's
the bottom
such-
line, they're in a boat in the middle of nowhere.
That's it.
It's a perfect crime.
It's a good film.
There's no witnesses.
Okay, so I mean, I
So
feel
don't piss
like
off. Don't piss off your neighbor in the boat. You don't know what's
yeah,
going to happen.
you know, I like Mark's idea of pre shitbagging his neighbor because you don't want Wayne's neighbor to get mad in the boat. He might have a gun, or he might decide, you know what, I want to go fishing by myself too, and I want your boat.
And the last one is Wayne. Wayne tells him, "You got to sit this one out because I'm gonna kill myself. I'm killing my. Don't tell anybody, but this is my.
Or why
last-
don't you sell-
This is my last trip, so I don't need you on the boat. I don't want you to get involved.
Or why don't you sell your
And
neighbor?
then the next week he's like, I didn't have the balls, but this
Exactly. This is the week.
week, yeah, Charlie,
This is the week.
This week, I'm absolutely going to.
But what if by the third week he's like, you know what? You're fuck it. I'll do it for you. Let's go.
That would be funny. He shows up.
keep
He goes, "What are you
chickening
here
out,
for?"
I got
Yeah,
you.
he
I
goes,
got
"What
you.
are
I
here
can make
for?"
it look like an
I just need
accident.
this to make. I just need to do this for you. Yeah.
Or you could sell your neighbor the boat. Now he has his own boat, and then get a better boat, and then just go to your own lake.
Then he's just gonna park right next
It's
to
like
you.
separate but equal.
Yeah, he would too.
Just get
Wayne!
the just get the just
Hey,
get,
Wayne!
just get the headphones.
Nice boat.
Get the headphones. He's got this music. He can't talk to you while he's listening to music at full blast. So
Okay. I mean, you know, he's going to at some point he's going to take off the headphones and he's going to want to talk. You want to hear this? No, he'll do that thing. That's the thing. I remember this when somebody, I don't know how this happened, but somebody's listening to something and they're like, "Oh, check this out," and they take off their headphones to give them to you, and you're just like, "Well, I don't want to listen to your music. I don't want to put your headphones on. Yeah, get the fuck away from me. I don't want that."
Ted just did that to me with his phone.
He did.
I don't want to see your phone. I don't want to see the video, Ted. He's
He
shoving it in
literally-
my face.
you don't want to be a pirate.
Yeah, he
Mark doesn't wanna be a
literally
pirate.
stuck the phone. He goes, "Here's the video I was telling Matt about that Matt didn't really watch, but he lied and said he did."
What if Wayne's neighbor's allergic to cats? You could start fishing with cats. Bring cats on the boat.
Just fill the boat with cats.
Cats.
Okay.
All right, let's move on. He's got enough ideas.
Yeah, we got a lot of really, really shitty ideas that I think.
Forget about the suicide one, though. That's not going to work.
no.
That's why I'm giving the tips, not you guys, because you guys are taking this to the extreme.
Well,
We want Wayne to live.
Your tip was go talk to him. That was literally your tip.
No, set some boundaries or give him some headphones.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
That ain't going to work. He doesn't have the balls to tell him.
Yeah,
Not I shouldn't say
I
balls.
feel like
he
that's
doesn't have
hard.
the heart
Or,
to tell
actually,
him.
a last tip: drill a small hole in your boat, and when it starts sinking, you are the one with the life vest.
I said balls. I get balls and heart mixed up all the time. He doesn't have the heart to tell him
Yeah.
because he's a good guy.
Yeah.
And he knows that this guy enjoys his company and fishing as well as anybody.
Sink
so
the-
he really has to.
Wait, Mark,
that
are you
talk-
having a
that's
heart
why-
attack? No. Yes.
Sink
no,
the
it's
boat.
my balls.
Sink the boat like the Titanic.
Same pain.
And you're the one with the life vest, just like the real Titanic. There's only like 20.
I mean,
yeah.
okay.
There's
All right.
there's 3,000 passengers, but there's only like 20 boats to rescue them.
I
Someone's got to go.
don't. I again.
If all
I
else
don't
fails, you
disagree
know
with
alcohol works good. Just get fucking.
Someone's gotta
that.
be-
Saturday mornings.
get shit faced.
It's 5 a.m. somewhere.
Yeah,
5
it's
p.m.
5 a.m. in
It's easier
Biloxi,
to ignore.
Mississippi.
It's easier to ignore something that bothers you when you're drunk.
That's true.
It'd be hard to. I think it'd be hard to fish when you're drunk.
Like I fish drunk.
So you,
Oh,
so you
is
don't.
it?
Wait,
I don't know
wait, you
anything
don't.
about
You don't.
fishing.
You don't think guys who go on like seasonal hunting trips or fishing trips are bringing like
drinking
cases of beer?
drinking and fishing are like golf for most.
Yeah.
people.
I mean,
If you ask
drinking
me to,
while you're playing golf makes sense.
If you ask me to fish with no alcohol, that would be like
Ted, we don't
I
ask
can't-
you to do anything without alcohol.
I can't think. I can't think of like a worse. I can't think of like a worse punishment.
Ted, I can't picture. I literally cannot picture you doing anything without.
Well, especially that.
No, I'm
That'd
serious.
be insane.
I can't remember the last time we were together in a place where you went over an hour without drinking. Honestly,
I've golfed a few rounds.
what?
To your knowledge.
When?
To your knowledge.
Ted, you know I see you sneaking your bottle.
So-
you know I see that.
So on a side note, you guys are going to kick out of this. On a side note, I did go to the gym. I went to the gym the other day for the first time in months, and I did.
Did you lose something? You went to Lost and Found and pick it up?
I went. I did a light workout, and actually, like the next day and today, I'm sore,
Did you go back to your doctor?
like all over. I mean, I'm
Go
just
back
like
to your doctor.
what?
Go to your doctor again.
So what? Just deadlifts?
I did my whole normal routine, and like I said, just did light weights.
You don't
didn't do
have a
anything
normal
I
routine.
do.
You haven't worked out in 7 months.
No, but I did like
an
5
abnormal
exercises.
routine.
But like I said, the next day, like I actually my back, my upper, whatever deltoids,
Ted,
it's just like
working out is difficult.
I'm like I feel like I'm 90 years old right now. I feel like completely stiff, like everywhere. It's like
Ted, if
it
you work
hurts.
out once every 7 months, it becomes a very painful.
Yeah,
But it's very profitable for the owner.
Oh, it is.
Exactly, yeah.
It is. Yeah. It's like, what are you
So
going to
you
charge?
pay
him?
every month, and you haven't been there in months.
I haven't been there since March. But the game plan is to get back to the gym on a somewhat consistent basis. Yeah, so
Oh my God!
I can do it.
You know what?
He doesn't even know they raise his rate every month.
He has no idea.
No idea.
idea.
I'm on auto pay. Who knows what they're charging me? I don't
He
even
has
know.
no idea at all. Okay.
The receipt says "fucko sucker."
No, it says it should
They're
say,
putting notes on
it should say
there.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. People like you help keep the gym
Yeah, I'm
empty.
the perfect customer,
and
yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Clean.
Yeah. Very clean.
Doesn't smell anymore.
Yeah.
Everyone's happy.
Yeah. No one's just doing like he did like 7,000 sets of deadlifts.
No, because
Incorrect.
You know what they're saying there? What happened to the weird guy? Where'd the weird guy go?
Because you guys work out all the time, and I'm guessing your soreness afterwards is probably minimal because your body's adapted to your workouts.
I haven't been sore in a long time.
Yeah,
I'm tired.
My legs,
Yes.
my legs
are-
get
yeah.
sore. When
But
I do
I'm
weights.
like sore, or it actually physically hurts to like move. So like if you guys stop
you
working out
probably
right now.
overdid it if you
No, but I'm saying if you guys stop working out right now and worked out like 6 months from now and just did like obviously you're not going to lift as heavy as you are now, but let's just say you did your routine, you would be like super sore the next day.
Yeah,
So it
of course
does
I
work.
would.
Yeah. So
I mean, I still get sore because I'm always pressing myself. I'm always like doing more. That's why I have that little book that I keep track of everything. So I do a little bit more.
That's smart.
So it's a little bit more difficult, a little bit
Yeah,
harder.
that's
you
the way
know.
it
That
should
way,
be.
lift a little more.
yeah.
because your body adapts,
Yeah.
to what you're doing. It's
Well,
smart.
yeah. So I've got the book, and I can't pussy out, right?
Right.
So if I did 3 sets at 130, I know I have to do 3 sets at 135 or 140.
One time I put
right?
an extra 0 in his book.
But he did.
He did. I tried to lift 14,000 pounds. yeah. You want to talk about sore?
And your
That
arms
was-
got disconnected from your.
I told Mark, I sent him a text. We got a guy one of the guys at the gym when they check your thing. He's just a nice kid, and it's gotten to the point now where every time I see him, we have a handshake.
Like an actual
He gets up. He gets up. Same thing. Mark said. He gets up. He's usually got headphones on.
Can't
he
do the
gets up.
fist.
He takes his
Can't
headphones.
fist bump.
Somehow I don't know how it happened, but about 2 weeks ago, he got up. He goes, "Oh, it's smash!" Because I hadn't seen him for a couple weeks. I just been working out at different times, and we did a whole. What's the handshake? You do the bro shake.
Oh, the bro
right?
shake, yeah, with the thumb
Then,
facing up.
Then
yeah,
you
yeah.
do the.
Oh, yeah, then you do that, yeah, the fingers,
the
yeah,
fingers
yeah.
thing,
All right.
and then you do the hand slap.
Wow.
So we got that. That's
A lot of
Mark,
testosterone.
is that the same as yours? Do you? Have
We
a
don't,
different
I don't
one?
do the hams. No.
Oh, I got to do. Yeah, you do that, and then.
No,
Yeah.
you're fucking
Oh, you got to do
You
that.
start giving hugs. You should just do hugs instead. Just hug.
start making out.
fucking
Just
hug.
literally, just every time I walk in, it's like, "Come here."
Just hug the little fucker
that would be.
or the big fucker.
Well, Mark says he has to handshake him on the way out too. But on the way out, I just kind of sneak out, and if he sees me, I just give him a peace sign. I go,
Wait.
peace, brother.
Wait,
and I walk
so
out.
what's the rule? So it's like how you ever been like at work or wherever, and you say bye to somebody, and then for some reason you linger, then you see them again, but you can't say goodbye a second time, so you have to ignore them and pretend they're not there because you already said goodbye. So once you did all that whole handshake routine, you can't do like a second handshake routine.
No, I try to get out as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Because I don't want it to turn into a hug or kiss.
I had a customer do that one time, just recently. Said delivered their vehicle, said goodbye. They got in their car. I went inside. I come around back. and she's walking around. So I'm like, oh, I go, hey, Marie, everything okay? Oh, yeah. I had one question for you. I'm like, okay. Answer the question, say goodbye to her, go inside. Exact same scenario. I'll go back to I had more work, go back to work. I look up, she's outside again.
That's called a stalker.
So I go, so this time I come out, I go, what's going on?
What's your favorite kind of soup?
I was confused. I'm like, what's going on? And it was just so
She's like
weird.
Ted. I just had one question.
Did you say
one more question.
You should have said, "Why are you here?"
It's like when we have a guest. I just want to ask one more question. Is that okay? And then you're just like, no.
Turned out she was looking for somebody else because somebody else needed to answer a question for her. So I was like, oh, okay.
I don't know. I love doing that.
No, she's like, I'm looking for so-and-so. I'm like, oh, I thought we were done.
No, but how do you?
He got
I
hit by a
thought we were
bus.
done. It's time for you to go.
But we've been in that scenario where it's like you say goodbye to somebody, you make a dramatic, flourish, and then for some reason you see them again like a couple of minutes later, but you can't say goodbye because you just said goodbye. So do you just ignore them or pretend?
I just flip them off.
Okay, so
Fuck off, dick. Yeah. See you later.
because you got to leave on a high note. You got to leave on a high note.
Yeah. I usually had like Jagweed or Jagweasel, and it's like they can't tell. It's like he just called me Jagweasel. It's kind of silly. Are we friends or is he upset?
You got to leave like Ted leaves a golf course on a high note.
Because
H-I-G-H.
Yeah, because he is.
But isn't that the worst? Like at golf, especially like just say you played great all day, and then you just say, I know you guys haven't experienced it in a long time, but and then just say you play the last hole or a couple of shots like really poorly. Isn't that the last thing you remember though?
Ted, I've played the last hole.
Now that I think about it, no matter how you play, Ted, you always leave the course on a high note.
Good point. So, no, but how do you feel? Like that's a good question. So let's just say you play great golf all day.
I feel lovely when I fuck up my round on the last two holes.
I don't really give a shit. You got to have some bad holes.
Yeah,
I mean,
it happens.
It
But
happens.
I'm saying like the last shot you hit, that means something, and you didn't hit it as good as you could. And you've been hitting the ball great all day with that
move
same
on.
club. Okay,
You know,
whatever.
I'm
whatever.
just saying. I mean, it's like
No, he's telling you to move on.
No, it's like
did. I already have.
the last at bat. You hit a fly ball and you're out or something. It's like, okay, well, I'm going to have another one. So don't get too freaked out by it. Or you can just take your club, throw it as far as you can, tell everybody that they can suck your ass, right, and then just storm off and don't pay your debt that you lost.
That sounds like a competitor to me.
Speaking of sucking ass, we could have gone to the Sox game tonight. It's $5 Tuesdays, $5 tickets, $5 beers.
Overpriced.
Sounds like a strip bar.
You know what?
$5 lap
Now that
dances.
football has started,
$5 beers and $5 tickets.
That's actually pretty good. I'd take that deal.
Now the football started, I have no interest in baseball whatsoever. I just it just doesn't until the playoffs start. I just have no
Playoffs.
Playoffs.
Actually, we have a side bet where I said that the Bears were going to win double digits this year, and I'd like to amend that
Yeah, I'd like to amend that to 1.
to 2 games.
Yeah, I'd like to amend that to. I think they'll win 1 game possibly. All right, this is insane. Do you guys obviously remember this? John Benet Ramsey, right?
Yeah, of course. It's a famous case out of Colorado.
A little girl.
Yeah, a
she
little
was in
girl.
beauty pageants as like a 6-year-old.
Yeah, 6 or 5. Yeah.
And-
Sexualized, obviously.
And no, I couldn't remember this part. Did they find her body and she was killed?
So here I kind of remember the story. So yeah, so I know it's coming back, but yeah. So my recollection of the story is that she's a 6-year-old. She was found dead in the basement of her own home.
Oh, okay. That's
There was a
it.
suicide note, a ransom note, and the ransom note said, "We want it was out about it was like $144,000."
Or we won't take her. She's
that,
already there.
That coincided with like one of the parents' salary. And long story short, it's never been solved. But yeah, she was actually found dead in the basement of her own home.
They blamed that on 2 Mexican guys.
Oh, that's it. Because South Park did a whole thing on that. Now I remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the parents were under suspicion for years.
Not under
The
suspicion,
parents
they-
did. Nobody else blamed.
I think there was like a younger sibling, like a brother. Yeah, but long story short, it's never been solved. Supposedly, it was in the middle of winter because it's Colorado. There was footprints leading away from the house, but they never conclusively figured. Long story short, it's an unsolved case.
Okay.
Period.
And it might not be unsolved anymore. The parents, John Benet Ramsey's father,
Okay.
has
I think
now.
the mother's dead though. The mother's dead.
The mother died.
Yeah.
John Benet Ramsey's father put it out on social media that he would like Donald Trump to help find his daughter's murder.
Is that like finding? Is that like finding the real killers with OJ too? Is there a hotline for that?
Now, yeah. So I'm looking at this, and I guess he did a little interview, and he put it on social media, and I was thinking, why?
Because
Why?
he's a simpleton. Not the dad.
No.
Trump.
No. This is why. because
Trump's gonna respond.
this just literally just happened. I think today's Tuesday, the 9th. I think on the 6th, like Saturday, he did this on Saturday because just a couple days ago, and this is why he wanted to get Trump. This was his thought when he did this interview, and I don't know why people are even still interviewing him. This is his reasoning. He said that since Trump fixed the Cracker Barrel thing, he should have no trouble finding his daughter's killer. That's what this genius put together.
It's just
Trump
one more
fixed
war he could
Cracker
settle.
Barrel.
Right? One more war he's going to settle?
Yeah, it'd be war number 8. Yeah, but that was his
Cracker
thought
Barrel
process.
was number 7.
Cracker Barrel.
Because the Cracker Barrel logo was solved. Now you can sell the
No,
John
I
Benet Ramsey
prevented the
burger.
Cracker Barrel war. He
Crackers. Crackers Barrel.
Are we going to identify Jack the Ripper too, as long as we're at it for a bonus?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I guess.
Cool.
I mean,
All right.
as he's going through. But yeah, that it seemed like the weirdest
Correlation,
correlation
yeah.
I've
They
ever
They should have
heard
come out and
before.
said right away, "You are the murderer, you dummy." You big dummy.
I mean, he was
It
like,
would be great
he
if
was
Trump
kind of.
said, "Sir, go stand in front of go into your bathroom. All right, now turn away from the shower, look into the mirror, and arrest that guy."
Yeah, it's funny because this guy, he must be like 100. Because, like I said, I remember when the case happened like 30 years ago. I know he probably wasn't old, but he looked like he was like 65.
He looked pretty.
He looked older.
I don't think he was 65
but
then.
he's probably in his 40s. But he looks. It's like Scotty Scheffler. He's like, I know he's 28, but he looks like he's 40. Right?
Yeah,
It's kind of like
yeah.
he's one of those guys. You know.
Yeah,
So.
not having heard from him in like I don't know. We haven't heard about this in like 15 years.
No, but I said the weird thing
It
about
seemed
the
like a weird time to
No,
come
the weird
up.
thing about the case, they found her in her own home. She's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like she was found like in the forest preserve or like the stream somewhere. Where there's we don't know where she was killed. We know where she was killed, and they still couldn't figure it out. So.
Well, he seems to think, and one of the things he talked about in this interview that I had to listen to, and he just had horrible things to say about the Boulder police, and the Boulder police are like, yeah, well, we really did a lot of work on this, and we have some really solid ideas. I mean, they came up short of saying, we all fucking know who killed your daughter
there's no forced
in the
entry,
house.
There's no
Yeah.
forced entry into the
We
house.
all know who did this, sir. Yeah.
It's like
you dressed your 6-year-old daughter up as a whore, and then you killed her.
It's like dial in for murder. The call's coming from inside the house. Dumbass.
I actually like that concept. All right. Did you guys know that the wealthiest, according to a report, the wealthiest 10% of the people in the world create 40% of the world's CO2 emissions because they own so much shit?
Yeah, well, those are the same people that lecture us about, what do you call it? Environmental stuff. What's the term for that?
Environmentalist.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't realize, I'm sure that number isn't quite that high.
Sure.
But even if 10% is responsible for 20%, that seems
Yeah, it's a
crazy.
huge amount. Yeah, like people who fly in their
Yeah.
private jets. That's a lot of CO2 emissions. Like when John Kerry, I go into
my
politics,
God.
but I'm saying he flew around the world lecturing us about emissions and about
Mark, you're closer. Can you just reach over and fucking punch him in the face?
You ever heard of a Zoom meeting?
They didn't have Zoom back then, dummy.
They got it now.
Did you have any other person who flew around the earth and complained about any other? Ted, if there isn't anybody else, then it really wasn't a problem. Yeah, it really isn't
Greta
a problem.
Thunberg? I don't know.
Ted wanted him to take his U-boat or whatever, not the U-boat,
Submarine.
his boat.
Yeah, so
A skiff?
yeah, I didn't know any of this. I didn't realize that was a thing. But I guess Leonardo DiCaprio, and this is so weird. There was somebody filming Leonardo DiCaprio getting on Jeff Bezos's boat just like
You mean
a
yacht?
few days ago.
You mean
Yacht,
yacht,
super-
He was at the
His
wedding.
Super yacht. Yeah.
Well, no, this was just a couple days ago.
Oh, that's still going on.
So it's
It's still
it's a
going
wedding
on,
that
yeah.
never ends. And so he was getting on his super yacht, and they have pictures of him. And then it's like, oh, Leonardo DiCaprio is like an environmentalist, and he's always, kind of railing against all this stuff. And I was like, oh, yeah, but he's still, you got to have fun and stuff or whatever. And then I thought about this. Who the fuck is taking pictures of Leonardo DiCaprio getting on somebody's boat? I mean,
Paparazzi.
how is this a thing?
Well, I mean, he's obviously a.
They were out there. Princess Di when she was on that guy's
he's obviously
yacht.
a world famous actor. So yeah, so regardless of what he does, they're gonna, photographers are gonna follow him around just like they would any other famous celebrity. Regardless of what he does. Aside
No,
from
it's
the
the
environmental
paparazzi,
stances.
dude. That's what
Yeah,
I mean.
that's what they do. Yeah.
God, that just seems.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That just seems
The greatest.
Really sick to me.
Who's the actor? Man, I can't remember his name now. it was the smartest move ever. He was spending, he was like in New York for a month or something. I don't know if he lives there, but he was going to be there for a solid 30 days.
Okay.
So, New York, they don't give a fuck about celebrities. So they go out and walk and do whatever they want, shop and go. So every day he came out, the paparazzi was all following him, like a group of guys. So he realized, I think they all know this, that they get paid to take the pictures, right?
Right.
And they need new photos. So he wore the exact same clothes for 30 straight days.
Oh, and it's not like we saw Jennifer Garner in a
So it looks like the same day over and over again. So they're
Groundhog
taking
Day,
pictures
yeah.
of him leaving the apartment. So it's like the same fucking photo every day. Going to the grocery store, going to the cafe, going back to the apartment.
Wow.
So they stopped following him. And these pictures are worth nothing because it looks like the same picture from yesterday.
Oh, so you have to be bland? Oh, I don't know if if I was very wealthy, I don't think I could be bland. Like, honestly, if I had the money, I was thinking about this because the lottery, the Powerball,
Yes.
was it like $2 billion?
1.8 billion.
Did somebody win it? Is it over?
Yeah, somebody in Ohio and,
Somebody won
in Texas won it.
Yeah.
Yes, we didn't
So,
win it, Mark.
And
I wouldn't
you
be here
have
right
that,
now.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Mark, when we don't do a show for six months straight, and you don't, and nobody in my family hears from me, I won the lottery.
Okay.
Yeah. Or I went fishing with Wayne, and he had enough. One of those two. But I was just thinking about that. If I had unlimited money, and I said this to somebody, I would buy 2 issues of GQ, right? And then I would just wear I would find the guys with the best outfits, and I would just buy those outfits. No, because I'd want to be style. I wouldn't
Just hire somebody to dress you.
Well, I could put it on myself. I just need I just need the clothes.
No, I actually
what I'm
wouldn't. I
talking
wouldn't move. I would just lay there and have somebody just roll me over and just put clothes on me, my underwear.
Do you think
my
I meant
socks.
physically put the clothes on you?
Okay,
No,
that's
I
what
want
thought
that. That's what I want.
That's
I want
what
someone,
I thought you
I want someone to
meant,
physically
yes.
put the clothes on me and just lay
no,
there.
get a tailor or whatever. But yeah, but I mean, I think I would want to be Ted. Don't worry, it's just going to keep spinning around. Ted's just flinging his hands around. Ted's super giddy. He just feels like he's solved. He does like every time. He probably goes home at the end of every show and he's just like solved another person's problem. I love it.
Or created
But
more.
yeah, but I would want to be super stylish. I mean, I think I've never.
It doesn't cost money to have style.
But you have to buy stuff. I really don't give a shit at this point. I don't want to spend my money on that. I have a limited amount of money. I want to spend my money on pizza, beer.
What would
Golf.
you? What
Yeah,
would you
there we
do? What would you do every day if you had $1 billion?
Earning
Earning like
and
say
or
you're earning
nothing.
like $3 million a day interest because obviously you're not touching the principal. Like,
Ted,
what would you?
I'd be looking through GQ to see what new clothes I want to buy. Yeah,
Would you have a little white dot on your nose, like Scarface? I hope not.
for cocaine.
I hope not.
No,
Don't be that
no,
guy.
no. I don't think because we were
He's
talking
gonna-
about
he-
that.
he's gonna
I would
have-
definitely not want to start a cocaine habit because I feel like I would enjoy it a lot, and then it would become that thing. Like how you wake up and like I know our buddy Pete. It's so funny. He told me the other day he eats. I think he eats the same thing, like a peanut butter and banana sandwich. He goes every day. I eat this, and this.
Smart.
And I'm like, how is that smart? What makes that smart?
well,
But I'm
Well,
thinking.
he's in great shape and he'll probably live to be 100. That's why.
Well-
I mean, and I said, wouldn't you owe it to yourself if you had $1 billion to like? Wouldn't you want to do everything to make sure you're physically as healthy as possible while still having fun?
Cocaine is so awesome.
Because
I'm not advocating this
But
for
if you
any
ju-
of the kids
so
listening.
let's just
Don't
say,
do cocaine.
Let's just say you
unless
drop,
you have a lot of money.
Let's say you drop dead. Unfortunately, then obviously all your relatives would just inherit your.
Cocaine.
No, they wouldn't inherit that. He's gonna be buried with that.
All right, and the reading of the will, Jennifer, you're going to get $2.7 million every year. Dave, you are going to get. Looks like about 4 buckets of cocaine. Congratulations! So we know who the winner here is.
Actually, we need to have a segment. Like if you died, we need to have a segment one day. If we died, what would you want put in your casket when you died? And don't say teddy bear.
What? Who gives a shit? You're dead.
Again, it's your last wishes. We're just spitballing.
But it doesn't matter. What if they don't do it? It's your last wishes. Like Mark says, I want a Viking funeral. And then they just take you to a Vikings game. They take it. They get you cremated, take you to a Vikings game, and dump you on the seat next to it.
That just
Great
happened.
stadium.
That just happened to Soldier
stadium.
Field. Actually, there was a Viking funeral for the Bears.
Oh, that is so bad. Wow, that is so bad. All right, before we get to Mark's movie mention, I saw a couple of things that freaked me out. Number one, and this seems politically incorrect. There was some work being done on the street, and it had the sign to warn you. It said "men working." Isn't that a little outdated?
Men at work.
No, it said "men working," so you knew that there was work being done on the street. Like 100 feet in front of you, but men working.
Should it say them working?
It should say people or street work happening. Why does it have to be men?
What if they were all men?
Oh, okay. I didn't think
What if
of
they
that
have two
at all.
different signs or three different signs? On that particular day, it was all men.
Men. Okay.
So in case somebody came up to them and gave them shit, they're going to be like, do you see anybody else but men here?
Yeah, just men today.
What's wrong with it?
Yeah, Lisa called in sick. Go fuck yourself, lady.
We are all men.
Actually, I have been seeing a lot of there's a lot of construction near where I'm working, so I do see a lot of workers out there. So a lot of them are holding that slow sign, which is kind of funny because
I know.
usually
I would not admit I'm slow.
But the weird thing
in front of all
but
those
the weird thing about the
drivers.
slow sign is it's already like backed up traffic because it's construction, so it's already down to one lane, so you couldn't drive fast if you wanted to. So that sign seems
One of
kind
the biggest things I had a bunch of signs in my old apartment. And
Stealing?
I had the old school from the 80s, slow children at play.
Oh, because they never put the comma in. Slow, comma, children at play.
That was
They just
slow
had
children
slow
at play.
children at play.
funny.
And I actually saw that sign on the street, and it was the exact same sign. They don't make that sign anymore. But
I haven't seen that sign
had
for
it.
years. Yeah,
I had that sign, man. Slow children at play.
And all they needed was
My
a
brother
comma.
left it in the apartment.
All they needed was a comma to make it not offensive to the child.
Do you have the sign that make sure you wash your hands before returning to work, like the restroom when you walk for employees wash your hands before returning to
Oh,
work?
yeah, at the golf course,
Yeah.
yeah. Employees must wash their hands before
want
returning
you
to
to-
work.
Lavate los manos.
I want you to take that sign. Somehow you got to get a sign like that. That'd be pretty funny.
I mean, every
What?
time, all I think about is that joke that you told about the Army and the Air Force.
Oh yeah, that joke. Well, that's the only joke you tell to like an older gentleman who's like usually a starter at a golf course.
ahead,
He's
say
retired.
it,
Okay,
say it.
so the joke is this: no matter what branch of service he's in, you just say you do the same thing. If it's like you only do it if it's like a crotchety old guy. You just say, "Sir, were you in the military?" Chances are they were. Sir, what branch of service were you in? I was in the Navy. Okay, I was in the Air Force. So in the Navy, they teach you to wash your hands after you take a piss. In the Air Force, they teach you not to piss on your hands.
Still love it.
and you
I,
joke
honest to
like
God,
that.
I can't. Every time I take a piss, I think about every time I take a piss in a public place. I'm just like, I have to use this line at some point. But then you have to talk to a guy while your dick is in your hand, and that's for all the women, that's not a good thing.
Well, now
Don't do it.
everyone just has their cell phones in their hand.
They do.
Dude, I'm not kidding you. I went to Soldier Field, go right up to a urinal. Guy comes up to the left of me. Guy comes up to the right of me. And the first thing they do is take out their phones in one hand. Like you should not have your telephone out at the urinal when it's like that situation. Same thing at the trough at Wrigley. I was at the trough at Wrigley. Guy's got his fucking phone out.
Get in, get
How
out,
do I
man.
know you're not fucking filming everybody or creeping everyone out? Not that I mean.
Ooh, I never even thought of that.
Yeah, but
I just think what
you're
is
not,
so important.
You should not have your phone, which is essentially a camera nowadays, right?
Yeah.
Shouldn't have a camera out in the bathroom. It's essentially a camera. When somebody has their phone out, I mean,
So
I never thought of
So
that. That's
I've,
so weird.
I've seen those bathrooms, like you said, the trough. So it's just a long. It's like one continuous urinal where just like everybody walks up.
It's
So
a trough.
It's
It's
not.
not a
It's not
urinal.
individual urinals. It's just that. It's that
Right.
steel trough.
right.
With
I
a
gotta
giant
admit-
bucket for dicks.
I gotta admit, I'm self-conscious. I don't think I can take a piss in that with other people around me. I'm one of those.
Depends
shy
on how
bladder.
drunk I
admit
am.
it. I'll admit
shy
it. Yeah,
bladder.
honestly, if I had enough to drink, I wouldn't care. But like if I do it sober, I don't.
I mean,
I
just
couldn't
back
do it.
to the topic. You shouldn't have your phone out
No, you should.
in the bathroom. You shouldn't. Both the guys have their fucking phones in one hand. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Maybe it's helping them taking a piss. Maybe help to relax them.
99% of them can't. I'm telling you, man. Especially it.
There's a
I don't
study
want to
that
sound
says
like
you
that
should
old
not
guy.
take your phone in the bathroom.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's
Well,
a piss. It's a piss and shit environment, so it shouldn't be.
When
out,
I'm at
but-
work and I'll go to like the communal bathroom and take a piss, and there would be some guy in the shitter, and you could clearly tell he's on his phone having a conversation on speakerphone with whoever,
Are
talking
you
about
sure
spreadsheets.
you sure he's not playing a video game and talking to his dick? Hey, how's it going today? Oh yeah.
Actually,
all right.
you know what's funny? The bathrooms we have, so the lights are always on. But I wish we had a bathroom where you could like shut the lights off and make it like pitch black.
Dude, why don't
Like
you-
say someone's in the shitter, and you could just leave and just shut the lights off, and it's like pitch black. That would actually be just for the people who deserve it.
Just
That'd
dump
be
some water over the stall
kind of funny.
and then run out. Do
That
like
would
a
be funny.
Karate Kid thing.
Oh yeah, that's
or
right.
get like a squirt gun that like a continuous stream. Put some lemonade in there. And you just go, oh, it's out of control, out of control. Just like stream it in there. I'm so sorry. I can't stop this.
Ted, how'd you get beat up? Why'd you get beat up at work today?
Come on. What are the odds? You'd never get caught because you could run out immediately.
I mean, if you're taking a shit, you're in the most vulnerable position
Come
of all
running
time.
out with a squirt gun full of lemonade.
Wait, as soon as you hear this.
Who did that? I have no
As
idea.
soon as the guy makes a grunting sound like he's doing it, you do that. You scream, oh my God, it's out of control. Sorry, then you run out.
If someone's on the toilet and they're squeezing one out, and you say you just shut the lights off and ran out of the bathroom, there's no way they could gather themselves
We used to do that all the time.
That would be hilarious, though.
All the time.
But it has to be pitch black dark. It can't be like any.
But everybody has their phone, so it wouldn't be.
That's true.
Yeah.
Good
You
point.
catch the one guy who like he goes, and I've done this, right? You go to take, you're going to take a crap. So you go to take a crap, and you hit your pocket, and you're just like, oh, fuck. And you got to like, now I got to sit here.
You got to raw.
can't
You
play.
got to raw dog it. I
Yeah,
know.
I
It sucks.
can't play any video games. I can't watch anything. I have to literally spend 5 to 12 minutes, depending on what you had yesterday, taking a crap, and I have to entertain myself. That's all I think
I
about.
saw a guy entertain himself at German Fest with the
Whoa.
porta johns. So there's a row of like 30 porta johns, and somebody did not lock the door, so it said it was green.
Oh, vacant. It said
Yeah.
vacant. Yeah, instead of
So
occupied. Yeah.
this particular guy, he was like in his mid 60s. I'm standing there. He goes beelines for the fucking the porta john that's green. I didn't because I had a sense that somebody was in there,
Spidey sense.
and he opened it, and then just slammed it right away. He's like, oh, and he goes back in line, and then he stood next to me, and another person went up there and opened it. And he just starts laughing his ass off. Like he is just like, he could not control himself. And then it happened again, and it set him off even more.
So the guy inside didn't lock the door after 2 people?
No,
Jesus Christ.
No, he never locked it.
So
But this guy,
somebody's exhibitionist.
but this guy, well, he's got his back to you. He's standing. He wasn't sitting down.
Yeah, but listen, if the door opens up, I'm going to swing back and be like, yeah, maybe I want to do this one by myself.
So that happened to me one time. I think I went to go
But I wasn't
use the
done.
bathroom like a stall, and so I used the stall, and then like I pushed the door's open, and there's a dude there. There's a dude on the toilet. He's wearing like a vest.
Was the
Sorry.
It seemed like the story was over.
I thought I can't tell, Mark. I can't tell. You look like your story's over
well, of course you can't
because you
tell.
stopped talking, and then when I talk,
Well, we wanted the story to be over, so that's why we cut in. All right.
ahead.
And one more thing before we get to Mark's movie mention. A company is advertising shoes that you can put an Apple AirTag in so that you always know where your kids are,
Where your shoes are.
where their shoes are. Is that something you would do to your kids?
is that the same as like microchip your kid or something? It's like microchipping your dog or something.
Kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
microchipping your kid. Yeah, I kind of freaked out. I mean, it was like an actual advertisement that was why they made this with a little slot or whatever to put the Apple AirTag in. That seems, I mean, man, that seems very invasive to me.
For a 6-year-old kid?
It just said kids.
5-year-old?
I didn't notice if it like had shoe sizes, and it was I think it was like
Make
on
it
the
a
radio
size
or just
12.
something I was listening to. It might have been like and I was maybe listening to a podcast or something.
I was
and
in
it
the car with you. It was an
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's an ad. It's on the radio.
Oh, okay. It was on the radio. Okay, yeah. It just seemed a little. I don't know. Seemed a little intrusive. Like I don't think I could do that. Like I think they're scaring us into thinking like our kid's going to be like taken. Right?
Like Liam Neeson
Like
taken?
Liam
Like Liam Neeson taken?
Right.
Okay,
Right. And you're going to get that phone call and you'll be like, I sell insurance. I literally don't have any skills whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'm going to forget 90%
Yeah.
of what you just said.
Unless you're in like Mexico or South America, no one's getting kidnapped. Okay,
I mean, at that point,
let's get realistic.
if
all
they
right?
take your kid, you honestly believe you're going to get him back anyway?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, the odds of like a successful kidnapping or murder for hire, we talked about this on multiple episodes, are like
Right.
0.0001.
0.000. Oh, no, I just thought it was. I don't know. It seemed very intrusive to me. That it seems kind of scary that that's even a thing. Like at what point do your kids or the people around us are we going to know where everybody is at all times?
I think
You're so like out of touch. You're just seriously,
What is that happening?
man. I don't even know. I don't even know how to. Where do I begin? It's like every like Snapchat. You know what Snapchat is?
I'm not a fucking doofus.
So
I know what
everybody
Snapchat
knows
is.
where everybody is at every given moment, even people you don't really know, but connections like friends of friends and so on and so forth. You know where they're at.
Do I know where you're
Nope.
at all the time?
I'm not on Snapchat.
Does Snapchat even exist anymore?
I think it does.
What do you mean? Yes, it does. It's
You-
like the biggest fucking. There's nothing bigger than Snapchat.
Look, you ever heard of call 69? Like you dial me and you hang up and I stare 69 you and I call you back and you answer, then I know it's you. See? It's kind of like that.
Oh, I thought star 69ing was someone was like someone like I want to 69 you. Like
No.
you just send them a call to.
No, remember, Chris, so you get a prank call back in the
So
day.
wait, so hold on.
you were just
no.
you're
So
fucking.
wait,
What is wrong with you, dude?
Wait.
I hear,
So wait a minute.
Seriously, you have like 12 gears. You're like a semi truck right now. You're just shifting fucking gears.
yeah, but you're like a stupid semi.
I know. I mean, I don't know
You're
where,
like
I
a
mean, where do you
semi-truck.
go? I
I'm
mean,
trying
we're not
to
even.
draw- I'm
you're
trying
just,
to
you're
draw
just
on
like,
your analogy. Yeah.
Ted, you're like a semi truck full of
We're talking about
vibrators with no
Snapchat.
batteries.
You're saying star 69.
But that's the original Snapchat.
No, it's not.
Before there was social media.
It's like a form of caller ID.
Exactly.
Snapchat tells you where somebody is physically. They're
No, it
fucking.
doesn't. I thought it was for.
Look,
I thought Snapchat was like something you send them a message.
Yeah,
and
but
if
you can
don't-
opt in to know where people are. You can opt in like.
So if I
You
use
can go. So, if you ever seen a Snapchat screen or no?
yeah, I've seen it. I'm
So
not,
then you see where all those icons are. You see where everybody is.
Oh no, I mean I've just seen the video thing. I don't know where.
Are you thinking of TikTok?
No, man, I know what Snapchat is. It's like a 15-second video and then it goes away.
It's a way to communicate to people.
Yeah,
Okay.
you send a Snapchat. I've
Yeah.
delivered and received snaps.
Okay, so
of
you can
chats.
go to a-
I think
There's
it's called a Vine. It's called a Vine. The video that disappears after like 10, 15 seconds.
Yeah, that's
I think
what
it's the name of it, yeah.
Snapchat is.
Right.
So there's a screen. There's an option. There's a screen you can go to where you can see everyone's at.
Why?
I don't know.
What's the purpose of that? So wait, if I go to Snapchat and we're the three of us are in Snapchat,
See, you just
at
wanna-
any point I can find out where I can see where you're at.
Yeah, like if someone
What the
sends
fuck
you.
would somebody want to do that for?
Well, see, that's what I mean. You just it's beyond you. You're. It's. I don't know. I mean,
Go on,
I don't.
say it. Call me old. Call
Well,
me.
you. I mean, you are.
Call
You are
me an
kind of
elf.
showing your age.
Call me an elf one more
You just
fucking
count-
time.
So, I have kids in college, and I'm hanging out with them at the college, and I'm looking at. They know where everyone.
You're cool, and you're cooler than me.
No, I'm just saying when I'm hanging out with them, they're looking for their friends. Like, I don't know where he's at. Oh, he's on his way here now. Oh, so and so's here. I'm like, who? His ex-girlfriend. I'm like, what? How do you know? Like, she's here. I'm like, oh, okay.
She's right behind me. She's got a knife, a sword. Oh, it's
No,
a sword.
I mean, they don't really care. They know where everyone's at all times. It's not like
Is that? And you're being honest. That's a real
I
thing.
swear to God, yeah.
Okay, so all right. I guess I am.
I mean, it's not just my kids. It's it's everybody that. It's all of them. I mean, they all and they don't. I mean, it's a thing.
So do you know where your kids are at all times?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
They didn't deactivate the Apple
Well,
locator?
no, because we have family sharing, so we're on the same
Oh.
account. So if I want to see where they're at,
But you can turn that off. You know that, right?
What are you trying to? What are you talking down to me for? Of course I do. Why would I turn it off?
No, maybe they turned it off, so they don't. So
Why
you
would they turn it off?
Well, I would.
For what?
You know what? I mean, I would obviously do it because this is really weird to me. I did not know that this was a thing.
Everyone does it. I mean, everyone has it.
Ted,
I mean, all my
you know how uncool we are? Now at this point,
No,
I-
you're,
it's funny.
actually,
No, no.
you're the only one that's uncool.
here's where it's, here's
Actually, you're the only one. I'm
You
sorry.
know-
There's no
do you
we.
know
There's
how
there's
uncool I am?
there's no we in this equation.
and it goes both ways. Like everyone knows where I'm at all the time too. If they wanted to check, if they wanted to go to find my app on your
wouldn't they be able to find out like no one's at your house and they could rob you?
who, you can only it's only people that you have a family plan. Like with the Apple with the Find My phone, is just or Find My device, Find My. It's only with people on your plan.
Wow, I guess.
But if you wanted to,
I
to
just
join
didn't
in
know
on
that
it,
was
like
a thing.
outside, you could. But no, like it's just me, my wife and my boys are on it.
Okay, yeah,
So like sometimes I want to know, like I got to call him, like one of my boys. I want to make sure I'm like, oh, okay, he's in his apartment, or I'm not. If I see he's not, then I'm assuming he's in class or something. I'm not going to call him. I'll wait. Or if I see that they're driving,
Wait, hold on. You can see if they're physically in a class.
no, I could just see if they're not in their apartment, and then I usually don't bother them, like during the school day. But you could see if they're driving. Like if they're driving, they both have hand-free. They have Apple Play radios and stuff.
Right.
But I still don't want to text or call them if they're driving. just in case.
Here's what I want you to
Ted, do you have
I'm-
any idea where your daughter is at any
I'm-
given
I'm
time?
gonna-
She doesn't tell you.
I'm going to add you
Oh no!
to
Yeah,
my
so you
Apple
could add-
to
you
my
could-
Apple
you could do
locator.
that, yeah.
And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it off, so then you don't know where I'm at.
I wish
Problem solved.
I wish that we were on that sometimes. I'd like to know,
Yeah.
like
Where I'm at?
what, like if we're meeting up, I'm like, where the fuck is this guy? Oh, he's on his way.
No, Mark, I always know where you're at. You know why? Because at about 4 a.m, I got the walkie-talkie with Matt. I'm talking to Matt. Like, okay, Mark's leaving the house. I see him. He turned on the coffee maker. Okay. Okay, I can't. Okay, he sees me now. He just made 2 right turns, and if I make 3, then I'm following him. So yeah, I can't make 3. So.
It's
Hearts
good for-
on his boxers.
We got you.
My
We got you
brother-in-law, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law have our parents on it now, so they're part of. So they could see where they're at
I am.
because they're elderly now, and you know, I mean,
I think it's good for elderly people. It's kind of like the
because one time they couldn't get a hold of my mom or my mother-in-law, and she fell like
Yeah,
a week
well, that's
before.
good, yeah.
But she didn't fall because she's like fragile or anything. She actually had just
sure.
it was an accident, and then so I don't know. Mike was like, you know what? If I think you're here and I and you're not answering the door at home, you know, and then I look and you're home, that's kind of scary. I want to be able to know.
No, but that's good. I think it's better for older people who are at risk because, like I said, you could have somebody who falls and they can't get help. You know, they don't have the pendant
They're
to push.
falling and they can't get up.
Yeah, but I'm saying
yeah,
they're in
but
their
she's
house.
not like that. I'm just saying that one time it happened, you know. But anyway, I mean, I don't,
Right.
But I'm just saying
I-
it's good for you know, I don't know. It's good for different situations.
You're telling the wrong guy. I literally did not know this was a thing, and I am very. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's very unnerving.
Look, I can figure out the 3 or 4 places you guys are at about 99% of the time, and the 1% that you're not there, I don't want to know where you're at. Okay, so that's the point I'm trying to make. Because then you're up to no good.
oh man,
I don't want to know about it.
Okay, I'm a little freaked out. All right, so we got to get to Mark's movie mention. Hold on. All right, I got your sponsor here. Mark's movie mentions are brought to you by the Sneezing Shirt. Are you tired of having to sneeze, but you don't have a tissue or a long sleeve shirt on, and you've got nowhere to wipe your snot? Well, we have the solution. The stylish new Sneezing Shirt. The Sneezing Shirt comes with a hidden pocket. You can slide in your hand, and it will remove all the unwanted snot from your hand and leave it looking mucus-free. The Sneezing Shirt comes in 5 different styles, 10 unique colors, all the way up to 6XXX. And don't worry, they also come in 3 capacities, 5 sneeze, 10 sneeze, and the super 20 sneeze version. You will never get caught with snot on your hand or be forced to wipe your hand on someone's back as you pretend to say hello. Go to sneezingshirt.com and you can stop using the couch as a tissue. Now, see, that seems way more creative than, shoes that
I think they sell those at IKEA, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's a Vlerkendergenber. Yeah.
Well, it's Swedish, so it makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's
Actually, IKEA, I'll say one thing. Their food court isn't really that great. I've been to their food court. It's actually pretty skimpy.
Yeah, well,
it's a fucking store where you buy furniture, Ted.
I know, but they have a food court that they advertise.
I understand that, but what are you expecting? Like a 5-course meal? You buy a
Do you like
glurp.
Costco's better?
Absolutely, yeah.
You're a weirdo.
They give you like an eyedropper worth of food.
Ted,
IKEA.
you're buying a glurpenderg with 2 Sturvennergens.
Isn't it bad enough you got to put that shit together? At least they can give you a good meal.
Well, it gives you that's just it's literally just energy food. They give you like progressive, like long-term food that's going to last for several hours as you lose your fucking mind because you can't find the Durfin or the Snurgenberg.
I just want a pre-assembled fucking desk at IKEA. That's all I want.
You can have them do that. I think they do that and then deliver it.
I would do that, yeah, because all those wood.
I would love to see you put something together.
Wooden pegs, everything with the wooden peg.
I would love to see you 3 dope pens and 1 bottle of Crown Royal as you put together a very nice size bookcase.
That would actually be, actually that's a good bet. We should do that with get high and drunk and then try to put together this complicated, furniture apparatus.
Yeah, Ted would end up naked on the floor with half of it laying all over him and a couple of screws up his
I need
ass.
knee pads.
Jesus Christ. All right, Mark, please give us a movie mention.
So the movie I want to mention tonight came out in 2014, and it's called The Skeleton Twins.
I did not see it.
Starring Bill Hader and Kristen Wiig and Luke Wilson.
Okay, I like Bill Hader. I like Bill Hader. I like Kristen Wiig. And you said Luke Wilson?
Yeah.
I don't like any of the Wilsons. I'm out.
Whatever. It is a comedy drama. It's about two twins, Kristen Wiig and Bill Hader play twins that lost touch or kind of disconnected from one another for about 10 years, and they kind of reconnect after 10 years under some strange circumstances, which I don't want to give away because it begins pretty cool. And move in together and work on their relationship and I'm trying to think about how I didn't put.
Oh,
much
I thought you were going to
into
say make out. Okay, as long as they're
this.
not.
No.
Okay,
She's
good.
married. He's not. He's actually gay. She's married to Luke Wilson, so he moves in with the two of them for a little bit to get back on his feet after an incident, and it's just about them. How close they are together, and Luke's kind of like the oddball, but he's really funny in it because it's a comedy drama. So there's some drama in their childhood that they have to deal with their parents and stuff, and they do. And the movie progresses, and it's about their relationship with one another. It's a really, really good film. It's a sleeper film. It goes by pretty quick. It's an hour and a half, if that. It's not even an hour and a half long. It was a budget of $1 million. Box office brought in $5.8 million. So it wasn't at the box office long. It was limited release. But I mean, the two of these actors together, Bill Hader and Kristen Wiig, are just fantastic together. Obviously, they're on SNL together, but they're
that's right.
They're just fantastic. It's just a great storyline. They're surprisingly great actors for being comedians, and especially sketch comedy, on SNL. But the movie moves really fast. I highly recommend it. It's definitely a sleeper film. It's probably a movie that 9 out of 10 people never even heard of.
I never heard of it.
I mean, The Skeleton Twins, comedy drama, 2014. I will say this. So there's some awards. Obviously, this wasn't an Academy Award nominated film or anything, but for every category or movie, there's like festivals and film awards and all sorts of people that do award shows and stuff. Have you ever heard of the Women's Film Critics Circle Awards?
Is it the Circle Jerk Awards that I'm
It's
thinking
called
about?
the Women Film Critics
Wait a minute.
Circle Awards. So they have a category for Best Actress, which Kristen Wiig was nominated for but did not win. They also have a category for Best Equality of the Sexes, which this film did win for. And they have a category for
Best Equality of the Sexes?
Yeah, they're just making shit up.
And
They're just making shit up.
This is a good one.
Best Footwear.
This is a good one, though. I actually like this one. Best On-Screen Couple. And it won that, too, for Bill Hader and Kristen Wiig.
I mean, they weren't a couple, really. Like, just people.
A couple, I guess, yeah, they're brother and sister. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, creepy.
But no, those are some pretty funny. I was looking to see if it was, like comedy award nominated or something like that. But it's equally a comedy as it is a drama. But I don't want to say too much about it because there is a lot of stuff in the movie that develops. And if I brought it up, it's not going to ruin the movie, but it would suck because it's such a short film. It's an hour and a half long. So you find out about a lot of stuff right on, and then they deal with it, and then there's some comedy involved. But The Skeleton Twins, 2014. I don't remember what platform I watched it on, but it was it is streaming. It is streaming somewhere.
Yeah, I have it. You can rent it on. It's about $3-4 on Apple TV, Amazon, Google Play, and I don't know what the fuck that is. YouTube? Yeah, I guess that's YouTube. But yeah, so it's going to cost you $3-4 to watch.
And I do want to say it was written by Craig Johnson and Mark Hyman, and it was directed by Craig Johnson. Craig Johnson is a screenwriter. He did what the hell's the other movie he did? Nothing nobody heard of. Yeah, no. So yeah, good movie. Check it out, The Skeleton Twins.
All right, I you know what I can do. I think I can deal with that because
I think you would dig it. It's cool
because it's short. Yeah. He did a couple things. He did The Parenting.
Yeah, I know.
Wilson.
Yeah.
He did a couple other
Adolescence,
things. The Adolescence. Yeah, True Adolescence. Yeah. Yeah, he did a couple things.
Is it
Very creative, though. Very unique, creative film.
Wow.
is it tough going through life with the last name Hyman though? Because is that
Probably
the,
Heyman.
is-
I mean, Heyman. It's
I hope it's
H-E-Y-M-A-N. Heyman.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hyman. I said Hyman. Well, it could be Hyman. Hyman
I mean,
Ross.
after a while, you
'Cause
just
isn't
kind
that
of move on
What
from
about your
it.
first name, Hyman Rothstein?
Isn't that the thin layer of the vagina that breaks when you lose your virginity? So I mean, I would change that name. I mean,
I love
Hyman.
that you gave such a clinical
That's what it is.
description of that particular thing. That is very weird to me.
I'd
So
like to punch you in the Hyman right now.
I can't
Just
remember.
I mean, seriously.
So I can't remember where it was, but I was reading about, they take pictures of like corporate executives. You see
break
like,
your hymen
They take a
right
picture
now.
of their hymens?
No, you see pictures of corporate executives, and you see their names,
Okay.
their suits, and the women, and they're obviously dressed to the nines. So there's one guy's name. He was
Or the guys aren't?
no, they're all dressed in suits, and obviously in the women. But so the one guy's name, his name was, I remember this. I don't know why I remember this. This is from years ago. His name was Andrew. It wasn't Andrew Ball. It was Andrew Balls. And I just thought to myself, wouldn't you just get rid of the S, because just with the ridicule, your last name is Balls, man.
I know why you
Come
remember
on,
that-
man.
I know why you remember this.
Come on.
Because
Because I want to lick him? No, that's not true.
nobody even mentioned that, Ted.
Well,
That's
that's where he was
thinking of
going. He was
that.
going.
That is not
That's where he was going.
No,
No,
I
because
don't
you
think
remember
either-
stupid shit.
I just cut
The
that off
things
at the
that you
pass.
remember
I
are
just cut that off.
like-
At the, yeah, but I'm saying,
Ted, no one.
What
Ted,
if it was B?
Ted, it's okay, Ted.
You sure it wasn't spelled B-A-L-L-Z?
what if your name was Mark Balls? What would you do right now? Right now.
He probably would have ended up killing you like about 182 shows ago.
Well, it's good because I would have died of laughter before he did that, because when it
so,
got to me.
so that's it. If we have on, say, one of our guests, because we have a lot of guests coming up.
Well, your name is Ted Lickalottopus.
Yeah,
That's
so if one of our guests' last name is like Balls or I don't know, titties or
not
whatever,
balls.
so Lonzo Ball is okay for you. Lonzo Balls.
It's a bridge.
wouldn't be able
It's
to-
a bridge too far. It's a bridge too far.
I can't watch the Bulls play.
Oh, you don't have to worry about Lonzo Ball. He'll never play again because he's got chronic knee problems, right? So you don't have to worry about him. So didn't they just sign that Josh Gidry guy to a $100 million 4-year extension? Giddy.
Yeah, that's fucked up, dude.
I still like him. I still think he's
see
good.
how
I
that
mean, it
plays
doesn't
out.
I'm
matter.
talking about sports. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He's not going to win. It's like all the Chicago teams.
But it'll make some good money though.
Doesn't matter who's on the
Already
team.
made the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 years, $100 million. I'm assuming it's all
Doesn't matter
guaranteed,
who's
yeah.
on the team. Not gonna.
Not worth it.
All right, Ted. Do you have anything you want to add before we?
I do. I have two things. I'll drop it down to one if you want. So which one would you like to hear? So the first one is,
Well, let's see how stupid the first one is. We'll go from
well,
there.
it's not stupid. So this actually happened this week. So as you probably know, it went viral. So a woman at a Phillies game in the Marlins were playing the Phillies in Florida, I presume.
Karen.
Yeah. So ball gets hit into the stands, and this guy he walked across the concourse, from his seat to the vicinity where this woman was sitting, but she clearly didn't have the ball. It dropped into the stands. It's obviously free game. He picks up the ball. He walks it back to his son. I guess it was his son's birthday, 10-year-old son's birthday, puts it in his glove, hugs the kid. It's a great moment. Then this horrible woman who's a Karen comes over and basically you can't see what she's saying, obviously, but she obviously gets in his face, and obviously she's demanding the baseball. He finally just gives her the ball and just throws his hands up, because he doesn't want anything to do with her. And she obviously goes back to her seat, and she's like the perfect Karen. She's got the glasses. She's got that little frowny face. She's got the little frosted top, like she's a honey badger. And I guess obviously the whole section is booing her, heckling her because of what she did. So she flips them off, and obviously the ballless man that she's with, of course, just stands there like a jackass, because his ball's been taken from her a long time ago. Yeah. So the funny thing is, like, they have yet to identify her because she's very distinctive looking. Because obviously they want to publicly shame her.
I know,
Can I just
know.
can I just two things on this?
Yeah.
If you've seen the video,
Yeah.
there's two things I want to address on
Right.
this. Number one,
We've all seen the
when,
video.
when she kind of touches the dad, do you see him freak out? He like shakes.
Yeah,
like,
I think that was.
No, he was having a father. It was the worst because he was.
No,
No.
he did that intentionally.
Okay.
yeah.
I felt
that
like
seemed
he knew,
really weird.
He
right.
knew. I mean, how do you not know she was coming?
Yeah.
He knew. I mean, he just.
But that's such a weird, stupid way to react.
I didn't get
And
that
number
vibe.
two, Ted, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let's just say they find out who she is, whatever.
They already
Let's just
did.
say
They already did.
that day she found out she's got cancer. She's got 3 months to live. She's never caught a ball in her life, and that was it. That's the last thing. That's the last bucket list thing. She came to that game to get to get a baseball, and she went to go get it, and that guy took it. And maybe she's saying to him is, "I have 3 months to live. I'm going to die. I've never touched a Major League Baseball.
Oh, I thought you were going to say she never touched a penis, because that's what it should have said. She should have said.
Well, she was mad. She was mad because, I mean,
He snatched that shit right
She
away.
tried to catch the ball.
Well,
She dropped it.
But she's mad because the ball came right by them.
It did.
And he left like two
His
sections
seat.
over or whatever, came all the way into their section to
Yeah.
basically fight.
He's in the same row. He's in the same row. He just walked across, and like I
Yeah.
said, but the ball's bouncing around. It's on the concourse. It's fair game.
man,
and
it's-
it was near her, correct?
It was never in
but,
the concourse. It was in the seats.
in the seats. Yeah, but he picked it up like near her seat, but she'd
She's
never
not
had
fast
possession.
enough.
Yeah, he took it back. He gave it to his kid, and he's hugging his kid.
We
having
all
a
know
good-
the rules.
Yeah, and
It's a free-for-all.
It's a free for
But
all.
but the guy did the right thing. He gave her the ball. He didn't escalate the situation, and I guess just the public. And like I said, I think a person like that, it doesn't even matter.
It's not the right thing. He wasn't obligated to give
But
her the
actually, what I
ball.
did, I would have thrown it back into the field. I was like, "You want the ball here? Just throw it back in the field and say, here you go. Like if I can't have it, you can't have it either." But he did the right thing. He gave it to her. He was the bigger person. And the cool thing is, I guess his kid got an autographed bat from the guy who hit the home run from the Phillies, and I guess he got a gift bag from the Marlins too. So the kid came out ahead. So
she came out and had a statement. She's in a bad place right now.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They actually
They-
misidentified her.
Is she going to die?
No, but
Oh.
she's being shitbagged, and
Oh, yeah.
people recognized her,
Yeah.
and it's
She's just
and
a
they've
horrible-
exposed her. And I don't pass judgment of one incident. I don't know.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
kind
we
of
have
person
no
she is.
idea.
And
She-
this
she
guy,
didn't-
the
she-
guy
she
that gave
didn't
her the
rape
ball,
anybody.
the
She
guy that
didn't
gave her the
murder
ball
anybody.
even came out and said, "Listen,
Yeah.
I mean, she said some pretty bad shit to me, and I just gave the ball away just
Yeah.
to get her out of just to get out of that
No,
situation."
he did the right thing. He was the bigger person.
Yeah, and he just said, "I don't
Yeah.
wish any ill on her, or I don't know
Yeah.
this hate. It was just fucking baseball, whatever."
But-
it turned out to be okay for us.
Yeah, but to make it worse, like she went back to the seat with she got her precious baseball, the $5 baseball, and I guess obviously she was mercilessly heckled by the people in her section. So of course she doubled down and flipped them off, and I think
I didn't see that.
And I think
she went
I
and got
turned it
another
off.
guy's face.
yeah,
too.
and I think she had to
So some guy was like, "Why'd you do that?"
So
You
she
take-
got up and went over by him, got in his face, then came back down, and then people.
Yeah, she's completely unhinged.
Yeah.
So the point is,
So fuck that bitch. I
think
don't care if she's got
it
3
was,
months
It was
to
like
live.
Steve Bartman. I think she had to leave the game early because I don't think she stayed for the game because I think she was just being booed so mercilessly by the crowd, and justifiably so, that she actually was forced, like out of shame, had to leave the game. And actually, it didn't help the way she looked because she looked like the perfect Karen, just like
She
the
did
short,
look-
the
I
butch
saw
haircut,
that part.
the glasses, the little frowny face. Obviously, she's either a PE instructor or works in HR somewhere. Just seems like a fucking miserable person in real life,
Wow,
So
you are
I
very
know.
judgmental.
I saw
right now.
there was an AI.
but it doesn't help.
There was
It
an
doesn't help,
AI
yeah.
generated like ad
Yeah.
from Spirit Halloween Shop. They already made a costume.
Yeah, she's gonna. Dude,
They've
actually,
already
I want.
created a costume for her.
Actually,
The
I want
fucking-
that mask for Halloween. I haven't worn a Halloween mask in years. I'm going to be that
It was
Karen.
like the mask and the hat with her exact. It was.
She's
fu-
wearing a Phillies jersey.
It's
She's
pretty funny.
but she's like the perfect caricature of like
Oh,
if you
you're
had to
gonna see
diagram
her this Halloween.
if you had to diagram a Karen, she's like the poster girl for like what a Karen should look like. That's the funny thing.
You know what? I mean, I will say that I mean, the rule is whoever ends up with it ends up with it.
I know,
mean,
but
unless you yank it out of somebody's hand.
She- yeah,
the
it
problem
didn't
with
do
what
that.
happened there is the problem with our society now with the cameras and the social media.
Yeah.
I mean, this fucking thing got overblown, dude. There's just some crazy bitch.
No, I saw it on. Yeah.
I know some crazy bitch lost her shit over a baseball. Went after this guy. The guy gave it back. It all turned out to be okay.
Yeah.
Who cares?
It's not a big. Well, the
Just
kid came out.
fucking move
The
on,
kid
dude.
came out ahead.
This is still going on.
It
it's
is.
still going
It's
on.
It's not about the baseball. It's
Yeah,
obviously
no, they're
just
making a
about,
big deal about
it's
who
just
she
about
is.
selfish.
I
just
know,
being
yeah. Now people
completely
want her
selfish.
fired. People want her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gotten out of control, dude.
Yeah.
She said her life's like ruined right now. I mean, and that shit happens.
Yeah. Well, she did make a bad call. I mean, like, here's the
I
thing.
know, but
if I was,
Jesus
if I was at a
Christ, dude,
baseball
let it
game,
go.
which is where I never go to a baseball game, but if I did, and let's just say a ball, I would never try to catch a baseball because I don't want to get hurt because I'm not that good at catching. But if a baseball landed near me and I happened to get it, I would just give it to like a nearby kid because I don't want a fucking baseball. If I need a baseball,
Really?
then I'll
Because
just,
I have two, and I know exactly where I got them
just-
from, and
you
I
know,
still have them.
I'll just buy the fucking baseball. You know,
Yeah,
like
I
wouldn't you just give it to like a
wouldn't-
10-year-old? You know what do I need a
No.
baseball for?
Ted, catching. Listen, you see, this is where.
Yeah, I don't
This
care
is
either.
your
I'm with you,
disconnect.
Ted.
See, but this is your disconnect.
well, you know what, let me ask-
I have two baseballs.
That's great.
and I know exactly where I got them from and how I got
No,
them.
it's great. But you know what I have? I had a 20-minute conversation with Joe DiMaggio one-on-one. Who's got that?
You think it was Joe DiMaggio?
That's what I thought. Yeah, he was 77 when it happened. He
It was just a guy.
He was Mr.
who-
Coffee.
yeah,
he was
it-
Mr.
it-
Coffee.
It's
Sitting
just a
on
guy
his
who gave
lap.
you a prostate exam,
Yeah,
Ted.
sitting on
That's
your
all it
lap.
was.
He only won 7 World Series, so top that, okay? so I don't need a fucking
And I'm
baseball hit
pretty
by
sure
Harrison
based on-
Bader.
we all know this conversation. Anybody who's listening to this show knows this conversation.
Right. Your
I'm
mom
pretty sure Joe
said it was Joe
DiMaggio doesn't like
DiMaggio.
you. Yeah.
Go sit on his lap.
You had a conversation
okay.
with Joe DiMaggio, and when it was done, he literally probably said, I wish that kid
Look,
nothing but bad.
other than the fact that he domestically abused Marilyn Monroe, He's a cool dude. So other than that part, he's paying for that one.
All right, we
He
got to
paid
put
for
this.
that.
We got to put this thing to bed. Mark, I will let you go first. Your last thought.
All right.
Hit us.
This is I don't know. God. Ted.
Nice.
Ted. That's
That's your last thought. Is
Ted.
Ted.
Yeah.
All right.
Fucking Ted.
Fucking Ted. All right, Ted. Your last thought.
You know what? If I'm at a game of some capacity, whether it's minor league or major league, and a ball lands near me, and I happen to pick it up, which I don't even want the ball, but if I did, I just give it to the nearest kid because you know what? It means more to them than it does to me. Because you know what?
Then you get arrested for whatever it is.
Because I got 13 bowling balls in my basement. I don't need another fucking ball.
I would say this though.
Oh my God.
I'll go back to my final thought here and just say, mind your P's and Q's because at all points in your life, you're probably being filmed. At all times in your life, at this point, you're probably on camera.
No, Mark's right.
Even if it's in your nature to be her, the Phillies Karen, as they're calling her, just don't do it at home. Because someone's
fight
filming.
the urge.
So,
fight the
I
urge,
don't wanna-
urge to be a jagoff.
I don't want to speak on behalf of Mark, but I think what Mark is trying to say is that we've.
He just said it.
No, let's just say it's like an anthill. So think about an ant building an anthill
Did
and
you
how.
mention ants?
No, but like the anthill, they
she is
they
an
spend a lot of time and effort
And
building
Karen,
the anthill.
the Phillies fan.
Yeah, but I'm saying you could do a lot of good things in your life.
And
but,
Karen.
but
Ted's
if you
like drunk uncle
But
right
if you
now.
do that one bad thing, that's all people remember you for. That's how human nature works. So be careful. Yeah, and Mark's right. Everything's a video camera. Your phone's a video camera. You can go World Star anytime. Kids, be careful out there. That's all I'm saying. So
Yeah, well,
Mark's right.
It's not the kids that have the problem. Okay, so my last thought, very quickly, we probably all heard that the Florida Surgeon General decided to end vaccine mandates for kids in Florida, right? He said it's up to the parents. So kids in Florida will no longer get vaccinated against rubella, polio, measles, all the things that we wiped out with simple immunizations when kids are young, okay? I don't know what his thought process was. He was asked if they did studies about what they thought would happen and projections about what they thought would happen. He said, no, we didn't do anything. But one of the things he mentioned was he said that there were other countries that don't force kids to get immunized. And I stopped right there.
Like Burkina Faso or Ethiopia? Cool. Okay. South Sudan?
So
Yeah.
exactly. Ted, exactly. So I looked it up. I said, okay, wait a minute. Maybe we're insane. And maybe there's lots of countries that don't do this.
Did he mention Texas?
I just wanted to.
Your life expectancy is 28 years old, by the
Texas
way.
was a country.
Yeah. The country of Hawaii. It's way over there. So I had to look it up, okay, because I wanted to see if he is accurate. Because, you see things and then people talk and you see things on social media and you're not sure if it's real. So I always like to look it up and do a little bit of research. And yes, there are countries that don't mandate kids being vaccinated. Are you ready for a couple? Afghanistan, North Korea, regular Sudan, and South Sudan. Okay? In fact, many countries in Africa don't do that. Okay? So please, I am now begging you, if you are listening to this, I saw some stuff about what happens to people who get rubella and polio and measles, little kids. I watched this 2 days ago. It was fucking horrible. And I mean, I'm not even pretending now. It was fucking
What,
awful.
polio?
Rubella, measles, what happens to kids when they get this is life-altering, life-fucking-up type things. Please don't fall into the trap of thinking that RFK Jr. or anything that happened with COVID or anything at all gives you the opportunity to not vaccinate your kids from things that can literally fuck them up forever. And they are simply solved and do not hurt anything. Please don't make that mistake. Please.
Yeah, it doesn't cause autism.
None of that shit.
Actually, you heard about the case where some kid died of measles in Texas, not too
I
long
think
ago,
like
and that
14 of them
and that was one of the first cases in like decades.
Yeah,
where that happened.
because
So,
their parents didn't want, because they fell into the trap. Don't do this. Your children are special. You know why people don't die from polio anymore and rubella and measles? Because we got vaccinated, man.
Norway did a study about for 22 years.
Yeah, I saw
Because
that.
between to see if there's a link between vaccinations and autism for 22 years. I mean, I don't know what it was, tens of thousands of children.
Yeah.
And they found
nothing. Please, your kids, I mean, the worst thing that could happen to you is something happens to your kids and you're trying to prove a point.
This is all coming from a heroin addict, an intravenous heroin addict for 17 years, and a guy who openly admitted that a worm ate his brain.
Yeah.
And he said it more than once. And he's on film saying that a worm ate his brain.
Yeah.
This is the guy who's
giving you that opinion. Yeah. So
him
please.
and Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah. Who, and I'm pretty sure she is the worm that eats people's brains. All right. So before I go, I'm going to let
Jen,
you know.
she's a listener to the show, and
Yeah.
she's going to be pissed. So we're going to hear from her.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Just kidding.
Whether
I know.
whether you're normal or fucked up, we want you to listen. We have so many awesome guests coming up. So many things that are coming up. You guys are going to love it. I'm not going to give anything away, but I am going to say Oxford professors. Yeah, we actually have an Oxford professor.
So what's the thing? So Oxford's been around longer than like something like as old as
worm in RFK
no, like
Jr.'s brain.
as something as old as you can think about. Oxford's been around longer than that. Like I'm talking
Loch Ness Monster.
like Stonehenge.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's something crazy.
I don't know. But somebody from Oxford agreed to come on the
I'm
show.
gonna Google it.
I think she's insane for doing it, but it's going to be it's going to be awesome. All right, so keep listening, keep enjoying. Tell everybody if you enjoyed this episode, if you learned something today, please consider following the show, subscribing to your favorite podcast platform, or leaving a 5-star review. This helps the podcast more than I can say. This allows us to reach more and more people and would mean the world to us. Visit us at our website at voteforted.com. That's FORE. Or just Google the Real 3 Idiots podcast. We love everybody, and I know you love us back.